Well, good evening, everybody. It has been quite a while, but I hope you all are excited for this evening, for it is finally here, the Resilient Rivals League. Of course, week one, day one. I am Vixarius, casting with the one, the only Sorale tonight. Good evening, my friend. How are you? How's everything?
Very confused. Normally I'm back there on the Anna's list, but I'm dragged out of my cave to be up here with you for once. But I'm
Yeah,
excited.
it's a little different for once, but I'm kind of enjoying it. We do of course have our boys Aluk, who's typically on the analyst desk, but we'll be joined by the owner of the Team Resilience tonight.
Team Resilience.
Yeah, Fanatical, who are they're going to be over there having a fun time watching these games, which I'm excited for. We have two action-packed rounds tonight for you. These teams are looking fantastic. Me and you have been doing our work all these last few weeks trying to get team names together, players, strategies, meta. The game's been changing a lot. We have a ton to go through, and I hope you guys are looking forward to tonight as well. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, and for the viewers who are unaware, we are kicking off today's games with Team Nightshade versus KC Birthright. And after that, we'll be going into Militia versus Mojangles. And Vix, if you care to remind everybody what our maps are for the day.
Yeah, of course. We have three beautiful maps. Our first map will be Clintar, the symbiotic surface, one of my favorite maps, a convergence map, if you guys do not know. Followed up, I believe we're going to be going over to the Spider Islands there in Tokyo 2099, a pure convoy map. And for our last map of the day, we will be going to the Antarctic Hydra base, Hell's Heaven.
Oh man, Hell's Heaven. I am not looking forward to that now. It's not a good time for either of us when we're playing ranked.
Not at all. We have a storied history with that.
Unfortunately. Now, to give a quick breakdown of the rules and format that we're going with, we are playing a best of 3, and we are using Team Captain Draft for this. For those who are unaware of it and haven't been watching any tournaments, both teams get both 2 bans and a protect in between each ban. This gives a lot of room for flexibility and for people to protect something that may be key to their strategy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I'm curious to see, honestly, with all the patches that have been going on, we have our new season up and everything, or, well, mid-season, which honestly just feels like a new season. 2 characters, Human Torch and the Thing, new maps, which we won't be seeing today, but possibly next week. You never know. You have to look forward to that. But, just these bounce changes and everything, a lot to look forward to here tonight. Moon Knight changes. We could go down the list and everything. But I would say, honestly, how about we give a little bit of an introduction over there to our analyst desk, if the boys would like to take it away for a moment.
Brother, I can't believe it. It's finally happening. We finally got here. All the hard work that you've been putting in, that Duffy's been putting in, Sorale, Vix, my sweater's falling. I can't even.
Oh my goodness gracious, man. What a time to be alive. Sorry about that little technical difficulty there, but yeah, dude, I honestly can't believe it, man. Holy crap. Oh, look, we are here, and
we made it.
Man, what a time. What a day, guys. This is actually insane, to be honest with you, man. I'm super excited to be here. Oh, look, my brother. How we doing today? What's going on, guys? How we all feeling? What's going on, man?
Honestly, I'm hoping that chat's ready. I'm hoping the players are ready. I've been ready. I'm smiling like we're here. We're doing this. We have such a wonderful map lineup, 2 incredible teams that everybody here at the analyst desk. Sorry for pulling you in here last minute, Fanatical.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Needed the top dog on it. But all these teams look really, really stacked. I'm looking forward to who we have today. Again, Nightshade, KC Birthright. They're going at it on Clintar first, and then later on our 2 other amazing teams.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much information.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of information, man, but we got some really awesome teams. We got a lot of great matches packed on for today, guys. We got KC Birthright versus Nightshade today, and I'll just put it to you simply. Before anyone has any questions about how this whole league is done, I just want to go ahead and put it out there to you guys. The average rank for this entire lobby is anywhere between Diamond 1 and Grandmaster 2. That is the average ranks of what we've got here. So the competitiveness is through the roof. I have a really strong feeling that Nightshade, in my personal opinion, is going to take the W today. But to be honest with you, I'm always down for an underdog story. You just never know. It's kind of like baseball, man. For those of you guys who don't know, I was also a baseball player for 20 years. And baseball was kind of one of those funny games, man, to where pretty much it was always anyone's game. And Just like video games, just like esports, man. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter who you're good at, what you're good at. You just never know. You got to bring your A game to the table every single day, and we can end up seeing something really awesome and fun happen today. To be honest with you, man. So I'm excited to see this whole thing go down. I'm excited to watch all this competition, man. These first few maps are going to be great. I'm excited to see some of the breakout players today too.
So before we hand it back over to Vix and Sorella to lead us into the very first game of the Resilient Rivals League, I'm going to challenge you though on calling out for the hype on Nightshade. I'm going to cheer for KC Birthright. We're going to have a little bit of back and forth here on the analyst desk. KC Birthright is stacked with some competitive players who have been playing Smite for years, and they're trying to bring their MOBA skills here into this more shooter realm. But that third person experience that you get in Smite, I think really translates well here in Marvel Rivals. So my money's on them today.
Hey, listen, man, best person who wins it. I'm just happy we get to get out here and be able to do this type of thing, man. It's another opportunity, another day that we get to be out here and live. We get to watch some awesome Marvel Rivals gameplay, and we get to be able to do it here all with you guys as well. So regardless of who the winner is today, I feel like we're all the winners at some point. But just to challenge you back, I do feel like Nightshade and my boy Turk is going to go pretty crazy today. I'm excited to see some really awesome gameplay, and not only just some awesome gameplay, I'm ready to see some celestial gameplay. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see some really high-ranked gameplay. Now, granted, I'm good on my end. Look, are you good on your end, brother? I think if it's okay with
ready.
If it's okay with you, man.
Ready to go.
If it's okay with you, I want to go ahead and send this back to our casters and get this whole thing going.
Welcome back, everybody. Of course, from our lovely boys over the analyst desk. Once again, I'm Vix and Sorella. If you didn't see us already, or maybe you joined us a minute late, oh my goodness, as they both said, we are in for such a wonderful, wonderful night of games. It could really go either way tonight. It's going to be our very first match of the RRL. But before we actually do that, how about we take a little bit of a look at our weekly schedule to see who all is going to be playing for the weekend. If you want to look right down, actually, it's the other way, right down there. Sorale, if you would like to talk to us about who's going to be playing.
All right, so we have Nightshade and Birthright as our very first game kicking us off for our inaugural season. Then Militia and Mojangles kicking off the rest of our night. And then tomorrow, at the same time today, we'll be having Casey Ayers and Moonlights kicking off that day. And then the Pillarmen versus KC Strikers.
Absolutely.
Now, I do want to actually talk about a little bit about each of these people, since I have scrawled the scriptures, hunted down information on all of these players, despite how well they've tried to hide it from me.
Mm-hmm.
Do have some spicy information here. And I know that in Nightshade, we have a potential Iron Fist coming out. And on Birthright side, a Magic main. Two rather rare characters that you don't see too very often, but the more they're mained, the higher proficiency they have, the more explosive they become. I'm hoping they both come out and come out swinging.
I will say I do see Magic a little bit more than Iron Fist, but with the recent changes that Iron Fist got, I'm very curious to see how he's going to be doing with the meta and everything if we do get to see the Iron Fist tonight, which, oh my god, man, would I just kill for it. A good old Cheaper Town Hall moment, as everybody knows, the entire Rivals community. Not the biggest fans of Iron Fist in general, because, you know, it's Iron Fist, and if you don't know, you'll learn, you know.
He'll make you learn very quickly in your backline.
Yeah. It forces you to, learn how to play around your backline. But I am very, very intrigued to see this evening's games. Oh, man, just my heart is going to go out to all these players. Again, big thank you to everybody thus far who has helped. If you're behind the scenes, if you're a player, whatever you've done for the RRL to get us to this point so far, thank you so much for being here with us. And if you're a viewer out there, I hope you all enjoy it very much tonight. This is for you all and these players. Now, Sorale, any other comments about tonight? What else are you thinking about right now?
Well, before we do that, if you guys do like what we do here, the production, the show, the games, everything like that, we do have a Discord, we have socials. Join us, interact with the community, get to know the players. A lot of us are rather friendly people. Now, for tonight, let me go scroll through my scriptures once again.
Of course, your divine scripture.
Now, do you want to look at game 1 or game 2? Because there's some interesting things for both.
Well, of course, game 1, we're about to get into it. So, talk to me about it.
All right, so for game 1, we've actually talked about this earlier today, how a lot of the tank lines now are Thing and Magneto, which is surprising. Thing just arrived absolutely breakout character. Unfortunately for Johnny Storm, he's not making too much of a splash at the moment. Hopefully he'll get some buffs during Season 2. But we do have both Magneto and Thing players on both teams. We'll see if they pull it out. Some of them feel more comfortable on Strange, but the draft phase could always change everything about that.
Mm-hmm.
For Game 2, we have both teams having a Bucky or a Punisher main and a Rocket main. So we are going to have some very destructive infinite ammo moments, which our Bucky main is one of our few Eternity players. So if it gets through phase, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no, it's going to be very interesting. I am going to be very curious as to if Bucky gets through or not, because, you know, despite our little RRL meta that'll probably develop in the next week or two, just outside of that, he has been such an insanely popular character, with so many other things getting nerfed and him staying insanely consistent. He has his pull, he has movement, he has a way to stop flyers, his bullets hurt, he gets free shielding every time he uses any of his abilities. There's just so much to love about Bucky. And, you know, as he says, again, you know, what is it there to love about Bucky Barnes?
Now, what are you looking forward to? What is something that you want to see from our players?
I need to think about it. I hate to say it more than anything. You were the analyst here, so you kind of you have all the cards in your hand, my friend. You know what I mean? I'm more curious about what you want to see, because despite us talking a lot about it, you and Aluk, you guys sat down. You know, it was really supposed to be a back and forth between y'all, and somebody else was supposed to be here tonight. But you know, I'm not naming names, but you know, talk to me. We'd love
He's fighting the demon known as daylight savings. It's unfortunate.
The U.S. government cannot help him.
I don't want to say too much because I want to be able to keep some things for the teams to surprise us with, because a lot could happen.
Of course.
I will say that despite the play rate and ban rate of Wolverine inside of ranked, none of the players that I found do play Wolverine, so it's very likely we don't see him in our games at all today, but they could surprise me with that. All of our support players played the same 3 or 4 characters, which is a little concerning, except for Fanatical's man, the Turk, who plays Adam Warlock, which I do want to see. A very good play at Adam Warlock is incredibly deadly.
Especially after the buffs that he got in this patch, it took a week or two to kind of catch on, but the fact, I believe his Soul Bond, of course, has more healing per second on it now, which is an insane buff, and then also the reduction of damage fall off on his main, his left click. What is there not to love? This support that can heal somebody up to full with a tap, like you press your E button, you can hear the noise in your head. You know what I mean? Like, how could you not love that? But yeah, a lot of more people are getting used to him now, and he's been way better. I am so curious to see if we are going to see him tonight or not. But, Raleigh, I believe just now we are going to be getting into game number 1, going to Clintar, the symbiotic surface. My brother, are you excited?
Absolutely. I cannot wait to get started.
All right, well, here we go. We're going to be getting right on into it. Off to the planet of Clintar, home of the symbiotes. What do we think they are going to be banning?
I think it's very likely that the magic does not make it through ban phase for Team Birthright. Having a Celestial Magic 1 trick is going to be very... Yep, see, there it is.
Yep.
There's no way they let that go through.
Yeah.
But I do know his secondary is one of your favorites, Mr. Reed Richards.
Oh, you know I'm going to be happy with Reed. How could I not be happy with Reed? Groot is out as well already. Now we get to see what these teams are going to be saving.
Yeah. Surprisingly, in the league, we have a lot of Groot maidens, a lot more than like Strange or Magneto. He is the most popular tank for our players by far.
Ooh, and there's the Storm save actually coming over. Curious to see what Nightshade is going to be saving here for themselves. I mean, do you think it's going to be the Bucky?
I think it's going to be the Bucky. I don't think they have too many options here because it looks like Unbuilt, who is our Iron Fist main, is going. Oh, no, they lock in the
Sue, Storm, Invisible Woman's going to be saved here. Now that gives them the opportunity to actually ban out the Bucky, but let's see what Nightshade is actually going to ban away. What are we thinking? 8 seconds.
Who do you think is going to be paired with the Storm? Because they're hovering both
Johnny?
the magic and the...
Oh.
No. There goes Luna.
Yeah, Luna... I've been enjoying Luna bans a lot more. Oh my god, they banned the Iron Fist.
Both the Iron Fist and the magic. I'm disappointed. Let it through for 1 game.
Oh man, no Chi Quan Chao Hong for 1 game. Is that the read? Is that the read?
Come on, give us the read. Give us the read.
Let me see it. Let me see
Let's
the read.
go.
Yes, please, 1 game of read. Meanwhile, Nightshade over there, they get the Bucky. Oh, look at this. This is a disgusting lineup. The triple DPS.
Yeah, 1-3-2 is uncommon, but it is very good.
Oh, what? Reed's sitting there.
What's going on?
Oh, okay, it's okay. Reed's tweaking a little. That's okay. There we go.
I will say, Atari proved me wrong. I said nobody really plays Wolverine, but they're there. They're pulling it out immediately.
Yeah, actually, you just got you got countered within half a second of talking.
I got countered, but the counter for Wolverine is there.
What's
Mr.
going
Thing
on
himself.
Oh, the thing.
I love the interactions between him and Wolverine. It's so nice after being a tank man that gets kidnapped every single game by this monster.
Which is
I get to say
exactly
that.
I cannot be.
Well,
I get to
now,
punch him back.
now we get to see how Nightshade is going to start the attack here on Clintar. This is going to be very interesting. Casey Birthright, as we talked about, actually I believe it was Aluk talking about it, coming over from Smite, a few years of experience in that, trying to transfer over into Marvel Rivals. Curious to see how that is going to be turning out for them, especially first game here of the RRL. Magneto trying to just poke out a little bit here down the main show. Loading his course, just constantly trying to shield himself up with the Invisible Woman to team up as well, or well, just the Fantastic Four team up in general. Here we go, has to go on back, living with just barely any health at all. How are they going to be getting in here?
I'm not sure, but that one is playing pretty much center point, and she's getting unharassed at all. I'm gonna lie.
Oh my god, yeah, you can't even talk about anything without the opposite just happening. Storm getting pulled out of the sky by the Wolverine, but Mantis will be going down. This Wolverine going to be holding off for a second, trying to look for anything. There's the Cloak and Dagger ult, and as we turn our look overhead, the entire site is just filled with Cloak and Dagger ults from both sides, and once they run out, this is where the real fight begins. Mr. Fantastic trying to get as much damage in as possible, and just oh my goodness, the amount of damage coming out from just Casey Birthright now is disgusting, and it looks like Nightshade gonna have to figure out how to attack this again.
I don't know if you noticed it there, but there seems to be a pretty big experience difference between these two Cloak and Daggers. Turk over there tried to stack the ultimate in like a small diamond.
Yeah.
And Giggles was able to put up with the giant cosmic carpet with the whole team going and push them back way beyond the tank.
Yeah, that is the big thing right now, because as of this season, you unfortunately cannot stack the Cloak and Dagger ult anymore. The only reason you should be doing it is possibly for a defensive purpose. It serves no real tactical purpose because it's not going to be any more healing. And there is that fat Storm ult. Oh no, Nightshade doesn't really have anything for this at all. Only 3 members left up, 2 members as I say that. It's just going to be Moon Knight Wolverine waiting for the rest of their team to come back, and Casey Birthright hold it for another minute.
I am very impressed here. This is insane. Are they going to switch something up? I do know their entire team is very flexible.
I'm surprised that didn't grab, but you know, it is the Wolverine. There we go. Thing gonna be dash back to the point. Magneto does have the ultimate rearing and ready to go for anything that could come their way. What is going to happen here? Magneto trying to walk up, take as much space as possible.
I think our Moon Knight is looking for an angle right now.
There's the Fantastic ult. read ult, but doesn't look to be doing too much at the moment. Here we go, Moon Knight possibly looking for anything. Fear the Moon might come in. Are we gonna see anything trying to take that high ground right now? Wolverine with 2. There's Fallen grabbing 1 as well. And I believe this might be the, yeah, this is exactly what they were looking for. Magneto's gonna have to back on up. Nightshade able to take the first point here on Quintar.
It only took 2 ults from them as well. They still have the Again and Magneto ult.
Yeah, that's going to be very, very lovely for this, especially that Punisher. Once the Punisher throws out that Judge, Jury, and Executioner, the Magneto ult is going to be a great counter. You have it for the Cloak and Dagger or the Invisible Woman as well, which I could see them all being great counters for. But their Magneto has his ultimate as well, so it could be a mag for mag ult. We're going to have to see. This is high-level gameplay, where the ultimates matter more than anything. All these players mechanically gifted and talented. It's going to come down to these ultimates, and I believe we see a Mantis going on in right now, trying to do as much damage. I hear it disappear as well. Oh boy, here we go, Surreal.
Domino is coming out.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, punching that Wolverine out of existence currently. Oh man.
Do you think Birthright was correct there? They used both of their support ultimates. I don't know if they got enough space for it.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. I don't know. Oh, the shotgun coming out here for Magic.
Storm has another ult. She might just... Oh, and she dies. I can't speak about anything.
No,
they just die when I say something.
You're cursing everybody today. What is happening with that? Oh,
This
no.
is why I'm in the Endless Cave.
Oh my god, the zipline just barely getting the Punisher out of there. Unfortunately, Nightshade's Magneto will be falling. That is their singular tank right now. Yeah, Thing trying to do as much damage as possible, trying to get this Mantis. Oh my goodness. Everywhere right now, this Thing is going crazy, which that sounds insane to say, but yeah, this Thing is crazy.
He is crazy, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness.
A little too crazy considering it just got him killed, but not so much you can do about that considering the Sewell coming out.
Oh my god, that's it. Look, it's the exact same as before. 2 Wolverine kills into a Bucky kill. It was the exact same as when they won the first point.
If it isn't broke, don't fix it. And clearly they have the lead production for that.
Oh, and here, oh, the Sue is maybe going, yeah.
Coming out in full display.
This is lovely, and there's the Sue ult that we were just thinking about. Fallen, able to take down Storm after she ults. Punisher grabbing 2. Are they going to be able to get any more? This defense needs to be solved. There's only going to be one more push after this from Nightshade. So they barely have, well, they're going to have 2 ults, actually, my apologies. They're going to have Bucky, Moon. Actually, they might have Mag as well. And if Wolverine can build it up in time, oh, it's going to be hard, but they're going to have to push through this fast.
I'm not sure if the Magneto ultimate's going to get too much value. The Punisher ult's already gone out, and they've switched from Magneto to Strange. He could block the ultimate.
Oh, this is
a really on-the-fly switch from them.
Yeah, that is indeed a very on-the-fly switch. And here we go. Mag gonna throw it on down. Will end up killing Cloak and Dagger, which is massive. We're gonna get a Moon Knight ultimate here. I believe the Glaives might be enough. Unless they really try to get it. Yeah, no, they don't need it here at this point. They're just gonna be able to save it. And I believe that's the first .1 here, yeah, for Nightshade.
Oh my goodness. So what do you think is going wrong here? Because even at the end there, Thing tried to use his ultimate and it did nothing. No kills, no participation. It just big flop.
I want to say more of what's going wrong. It just feels like, honestly, I feel like Casey's kind of playing it right more than anything. They're delaying a lot of this timer because, as you can see, they had to use so many ults on the side of Nightshade, and now there's only 60 seconds left to build the Speak of the Devil. That's actually going to be 2 there for unbuilt on the Moon Knight. Falzir actually going to be grabbing 1 on Mama Joe, my favorite Magneto player. I love the name. They do have both support ults currently on the attacking side. The cart is going to be there soon. It's wiggling its way on in, and oh, that is a nice little pick there. And oh god, they might just be trickling on in. Thing really can't die here. Wolverine going to miss that, but oh, there's a big knockup from the Thing, but yeah, it just went in. It felt like a little bit too early.
They didn't get the support he needed. The Sue ultimate's so late now. It was time for them to push in at that moment. They were Magneto-less. They had no tank.
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Absolutely insane showing from them. You know, I can reveal this while we're in between rounds now. In my notes, I had this as a Nightshade win. I am truly cursed. I need to revise everything.
I mean, I think they're both doing fantastic right now. Nightshade having a great attack there. Birthright now gonna have to be the ones on the attack here. Oh, and Magic Chems, I'm curious to see what they are. Pardon me, I had to sit up there for a moment. What they're going to pick for this round. We saw them hovering the Star-Lord there for a moment. I don't know how big a fan I am of the Star-Lord right now, but I do. Oh, there it is. The Rocket Raccoon.
There you go.
And we're going to see the Punisher combo with it. Oh, man.
Is that a
and
Squirrel
Bucky.
Girl?
That's a Squirrel Girl. Huh. I like it.
Over
30 seconds before you
Really? I don't know how to feel about it just yet.
It's a massive choke. Like, she's going to be able to get so much value. It's
Oh, right, and she's getting the damage boost. Mantis
Mantis,
too. Oh,
exactly. If they make an awful position mistake, she can just punish them insanely hard. That Strain Shield, because I need to actually look up the number real fast, if you don't mind me.
600 damage shield.
It is a 600 damage shield, but I can't remember the exact
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
how much it does. It's 110 damage for one Squirrel Girl nut.
But the more I think about it, the more I'm liking it, because the initial
I'm
point
telling
of
you.
Clintar is so closed, and her ultimate bouncing off of everything, she can get some disgusting kills.
Yeah, it's an 800.
800? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
thinking of something else.
I will say, I think a lot of teams, not just here, not here because we really haven't seen it, but just in general, don't utilize the corners, the sides of this map enough. The right-hand side, where you can take an off angle, the left-hand side. Oh, I think that was a little too far above the tank line.
Still a little bit too far for it. I agree with you there. This, like, death lane, I don't like playing around. Both you and I like playing around the sides, trying to find an angle. It gives us more cover. Hey, Birthright is absolutely destroying them down this show. They need to find a new avenue to go, literally.
Oh man, oh god, that's rough. That is, yeah, they need to find a new avenue. I'm liking the Nightshade defense right now. I like, this Squirrel Girl being played by them. I'm liking Turk on the Invisible Woman as well. Nightshade's doing great for themselves. I didn't expect Squirrel Girl from them.
I didn't.
And now there's another one.
There's two.
And now KC Birthright have Squirrel Girl as well. And they're going to be strange portaling high ground, trying to get anything. I don't know. Oh, Fowler unfortunately going to be going down. But this is where Squirrel Girl is just going to be able to get so much ulti value. What are we going to see here on the attack? Well, I see both Magneto and Moon Knight coming out onto the point. Rocket goes down. That's the support for each team gone at the moment. Squirrel Girl trying to get as much damage off as possible. Sorrel, what is happening?
We missed it a little bit earlier, but Fallen's ultimate got fizzled. He didn't get any value out of it.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
No, again for us.
Here we go.
Rastro did.
What happened?
He hit a nasty two-man sleep that they were able to capitalize on, getting 2 kills at the tail end of that fight.
That was beautiful. My apologies. I did not see that. But now Mama Joe showing up on the Magneto Mama Joe. I love seeing that. Taken down Finlow on the fellow Magneto mirror match there. Beautifully done.
We have 2 fights going on. Oh, there goes the result of the second fight. I was about to say, that Squirrel Girl has been hiding around that second corner for a while. Despite being down 2 members, Birthright is still holding a commanding lead in the center point.
Now here we
Haven't
go.
been able to get a single kill.
Yeah, here we go. Nightshade,
there go
Squirrel
the
Girl
scrolls.
ultimate. Oh, that is beautifully done there. 2 kills over there. Turk actually dying. That's going to be Squirrel Girl for... Wait, are we going to see that Squirrel Girl go down? Magic Chems, maybe? I'm not too sure.
He gets out of it. Honestly, this is... They have 4 ultimates here. If they just regroup and vote, is he okay?
I don't think that is okay, but, well, quite
Might be
unfortunate.
having connection issues.
Yeah, might be a little bit of a connection issue there, unfortunately. But the show must go on. 30 seconds left here for Nightshade to hold this, but it's looking to be insanely tough. It looks to me that KC Birthright is finally going to be able to take the first point.
My goodness, that
Truly.
Fallen, his internet connection falling, gave them that opening that they needed, which is unfortunate, but things do happen.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but yeah, hopefully they're going to be able to get back in and everything will be okay. Valzir, we can see up there, will be dead for 5 more seconds. Hopefully going to be able to get back in, get to the point, everything will be okay. Meanwhile, on the other end, Bucky trying to go crazy over here. They need to hold them at this show. What is Casey Birthright going to do?
Star-Lord now.
Oh, yes, indeed we do. Magic M's going to be on it. I see the Eye of Agamotto coming out as well. There we go. That's what you love to see, huh?
Yeah, that's insane. Perfect counter ultimate by Rashtra over there.
Oh, that was just
We have
wonderful.
another squirrel.
I'm ready for the
They
Scroll
don't even
Tsunami,
need it.
Surreal. Yeah, they don't need it right
They
now.
don't even need it.
But I am so ready for the upcoming Scroll Tsunami. Are you?
I am not, honestly. It's giving me tears right now.
Oh, it's okay. Don't you worry.
You have seen as much as I have. That thing can burst you in this tiny alley. If you aim it in between the card and the wall, that thing just bounces back and forth and kill a tank in less than a second.
No, exactly. And that's my favorite part about this map is it can't fall off the map anywhere.
True.
Oh,
That's
actually,
the stuff with nightmares as a tank, man.
as we were talking, Falzir on the Bucky going to be dying on the side of the attack, unfortunately. And now Moon Knight going to be getting up top. Jeff Hardy, the Moon Knight from the top ropes, probably waiting for the
For
on.
an ult from the top.
Yep, here we go.
Right here.
Oh, this is going to be hard. Magneto. Oh, it popped. Unfortunate. The Magneto ult. Not able to do much there, but now we have Sue's ult coming out. Falzir going to be getting a kill with Bucky. Gonna see anything more. Oh, yeah, that is a dead Magneto.
Leading it up right now.
Mama Joe going to be dying in there as well. And it looks like this is just going to be Casey Birthright able to take this from Nightshade. At least a decent chunk of distance.
Absolutely. It just goes to show you so far in this first game, at least. The ranks that they have and the teamwork that they're showing, completely different.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Ooh, great pick there from Magicchems onto Fallen. That's going to be very instrumental in them getting the cart here through this first point. Magneto, they're all trying to touch, not let them have as much space as possible.
Coming out.
Oh, yeah, legendary Star-Lord trying to do as much as he can. Will it be enough, though? At the moment, Finlow goes down. Oh, the Agamotto doesn't come out. Oh, that's it?
Final score. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't even realize we were out of time.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
I'm stunned.
Well,
Way more to that. Oh my Birthright. Come out of the gate swinging.
wow. I mean, Turk there. My goodness, that was beautiful. Oh my God, Nightshade with oh man, a great first victory from them. Turk, Rastro, great plays by Nightshade.
I want to see more from Turk. Hopefully they allow him to play other roles as well. He has a pretty deep pool.
Oh yeah, no, I hope the thing as well. I would love to see it, but wow, what a great ending screenshot, huh? This was beautiful for a game number 1 here of the RRL.
Yeah, this was almost clinical in a way. The only way they got that first point was from Fallen having his connection drop for a moment.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I did not expect it to happen like that. And just, oh man, wow. That was disgusting. That was a crazy first game.
I feel a little bad for Magicchems. That's our Magic player, and throughout that game he was kind of playing hero hot potato. I think he found his groove at the very end with the Star-Lord, but I want to see him on the Magic. I want to see him at full power.
Yeah, no,
And
I want to see it as
unshackle,
well.
unbuilt,
Yeah.
let him play Iron Fist.
Let the Iron Fist through. Ban the Bucky. Hashtag ban the Bucky. I don't want to see Bucky.
Ban Sue, ban Bucky, ban something else. I want to see my cheaper Town Hall.
I want to see my Chi Maxer, my level 100 aura farming cultivation goat.
God,
Oh, I need to see it so badly.
I do too.
What a
I'm a
beautiful
little
game,
sad
though.
that they didn't stick with the read. I think it was working for them for quite some time. The only trouble that they had was with the storm, but
Yeah.
I think they could have switched something else out for that and easily had an extremely strong team comp with so much splash damage.
No, I agree as well. I think it would have been good, but well, I want to see more Reed later too. You're right. I can't even say anything about that. You know me. I love Reed. I play a whole lot of Reed. I feel like I'm one of the only people that plays Reed. So, what are you gonna do?
I play him because of you. So
I love it.
Just
Love to inspire the
also,
people.
There are more players in the back of the rosters for both teams. So
Mm-hmm.
going forward in the league, we might see a lot of different things. I know
Yeah.
in the back for Nightshade, they have a Venom main, which I really want to see. I've been picking up Venom
Yeah.
recently, and with the buffs to him after that last patch, that suction on his dive,
Oh.
I think dive is in an incredible spot that is not fully explored right now.
I was gonna say, speaking of dive, it goes back to the Luna snow ban that happened. I've been seeing a lot more teams just ban the Luna snow instead of outright banning Namor, because teams can kind of deal with the Namor squids. Versus that slow one is what really gets people. But just dealing with the Namor squids is okay. Like, it's still not the best thing in the world, but it's better than dealing with that empowered. I can't even remember the. I don't even
They're
remember.
like spawns of Monstro or something like that.
Oh, I mean
but
the
it's also
slow
doing-
percentage. They are the spawns of
Oh, the
Monstro,
slow
though.
percentage?
Yeah.
I think it's 30%.
Oh,
I remember
my goodness.
correctly, at least.
I believe
Now-
it's something like that.
It's also doing double duty because Luna Snow has the longest support ultimate of our invincibility ultimates.
What, 12 seconds?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So banning the Luna gives more opportunity for dive, gets rid of the slow. There's a lot of upside for that.
Gets rid of the Jeff empowerment of, well, if anybody even cares about that, the Jeff ice bubbles. But
Yeah, our secret eternity Jeff mains, they don't exist. I wish they did.
Aye. Well, I think right now we should be sending over to the analysts. We've been yapping a little bit too much over here at the moment. So, gentlemen, Fanatical and Outlook, how about you guys take it away for us there for a moment?
Sure thing, Vix. Thank you so much for putting it over here. I know, right? Can you believe it? They tossed the whole thing over here. I mean, I wasn't expecting it. Were you expecting it? I'm not too sure if I was, to be honest with you.
Dude, honestly, these lobbies have been absolutely already crazy. Like, I have notes, but at the same time, I want to throw it away because of how things went during the second match, the second round,
Sure.
when Birthright was on attack at Nightshade, so we should have had.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. All I gotta say though is I was right. Turk and the boys at Nightshade did their job. Okay, listen, they won the first round. Okay, but it's best 2 out of 3 here. Okay, the biggest piece of advice that I can give any of these teams, man, is once you get the momentum of your games in all of your W's, you got to make sure that you go on and capitalize that for map number 2 and for the match number 2 as well. Because listen, man, these modes change, variables change, all sorts of different things change all the time. And if you want to be able to stay on top of everything, it is you versus everybody else, and it's you and your 6 guys with you as well. Really capture on that momentum and really push it forward. So I really hope these guys can end up taking that momentum with them in the game too. But who knows? Birthright could come out and really start swinging the doors open. You know what I mean? Who knows, man?
Yeah, 100%. Because we really saw that Nightshade was really locked in here, and Birthright seemed a bit. They seemed confident as things started going off. They had a pretty good defense leading things in, but Nightshade, they definitely showed the experience within the game by holding on to their ults and stacking them throughout both rounds. And I think that's really something that that Birthright really needs to look out for and learn themselves, is how to coordinate those ults on counter pushes and follow-ups, or even just initiations, just to make sure the other team doesn't get the edge. But you know, it's always that constant ebb and flow of trying to decide when is the right time to pull the trigger, at which time you got to hold your cards,
Exactly, man. And there's never a better time like the present, right? And obviously you got to calculate and put your ults all together to make them be able to be used at the best moments. But sometimes, man, you just got to let it hang, just show them who's boss, and just go out there and just stick it to them, to be honest with you. And I feel like Birthright is playing not afraid, but they are playing a little timid right now. but I really want to see them bring up the energy, and I want to see them absolutely kind of push through their limits, and I just want to watch them kind of crush it here. If I'm being honest, I love great series of Marvel Rivals, just like best of 3 anything. I'm kind of pulling for a Birthright win right here so we can push and force a match 3. You know what I mean? I really want them to come out the door swinging, and we can see a lot of great things going on, man. That's what I'm really hoping for this round.
So I think speaking of what both teams are really doing heading into match 2, I think the biggest 2 things started from the beginning, the picks and the bans, was the Luna Snow ban and the Groot ban. I think Groot, as we saw back in the scrims, back in our testing for all of this, Groot was really strong into the season, mid-season patch. He's continued to stay strong. He doesn't need any of the team up abilities to really fully, grow into the presence on the map that he is. And Luna Snow, if I remember correctly, that was Nightshade who banned out Luna Snow, and I think that really disrupted Birthright's plan, because the very first time that we saw all those ults coming down, I'm like, oh my god, the Luna Snow ban really clutched that for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So keeping those out is probably going to be the move that we're going to see. Even though Sorali wants to see Iron Fist and Magic come out, we're probably going to see the same band. But there's also going to be some thought, I think, towards Squirrel Girl or
yeah, man, Squirrel Girl
was
nuts with those ults earlier. The freaking little tsunamis, what Vix was saying.
Nuts.
Those little Squirrel Girl tsunamis, man, that was crazy. But honestly, I don't know about you. Me personally, though, I'm ready to watch these freaking games, man. I'm going to be sitting back over here. I'm going to be rooting for the teams. But to be honest with you, man, I think it's time we go ahead and send it back to the casters and get this thing started. You know what I mean?
there's so much to talk about.
There's
also so much more story to unfold. So I gotta concede. Let's get into it.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and send it off to the casters real quick.
Oh my goodness! Thank you guys for sending it back to us. I please let my Iron Fist through. Let my
Iron Fist through. Our Iron Fist.
Our Iron
Fist. It's a
commune. I know it's gonna get banned, but it's my hope. Okay, we have 3 games. You can sacrifice a game to the cheaper town hall.
I'm just speechless on that. I mean, you're just saying everything I want. It's in my heart. I don't know. What more do I need?
This is why we're a duo. This is why we know. Yeah,
exactly. You know, we're stuck together like that. But only Melee's nation, quite literally. Yeah, you want the cheaper town hall, but I hope we will end up maybe getting him for game number 2. Curious to see if either team is a little bit more fearful of the Bucky now, especially after a great game from both teams. The Bucky being so impactful. I wonder if KC Birthright is going to, be a little bit more wary of it, back and forth.
Potentially.
I don't know.
I think that the play is, if I was in their shoes, and if you've done the same work that I've done, which, to be honest, it isn't difficult to look this deep into the players. A lot of them play with each other, and if they don't, then you're able to find it through other sites or in-game itself. I think the weakest link is, unfortunately, our Iron Fist player, because he only really plays 2 DPS, Iron Fist and Moon Knight. I think you let the Groot through, and you ban both of them, and see if he can adapt to that.
That would be very interesting. I'm curious to see, though, if they're going to end up saving one of them, just to kind of counteract that. So, or if other things are maybe a little bit too worthwhile, whether it be a Luna Snow, a Cloak and Dagger, anything. I'm just, really,
I think
really
you
curious.
Put it on the table by banning the Iron Fist first, and if they don't protect that Moon Knight, I think you go for it. You just hedge for that.
Yeah, no, I think, hedging for it would be a good idea. On that, we're going to be on Spider Islands, for those of you who don't know, Tokyo 2099, a pure convoy map. So I want to see another Squirrel Girl again. it's gonna be, you know, a great place for her. Chokes again, just right down the middle. Any, you know, last thoughts, maybe Squirrel Girl or anything else otherwise?
This map is also great for melee characters, a lot of avenues, a lot of health packs, but that's really everything. I do hear that we have an ad to play right now, though, and whenever production is ready, please send us over.
Hi guys, my name is Lovelier and I'm a content creator for Team Resilience. The best way to show off my resilience is with my favorite product, the Dear Person Behind Me hoodie. I love this hoodie so much, from the way that it fits to the color. My favorite thing about this hoodie is the message on the back. You never know what somebody is going through and you never know who's going to read it. So it means a lot to me that I could just spread a little bit of positivity just by wearing a hoodie. I wear this hoodie so much that it's not even white anymore. If you want to match me and get the same hoodie, you can use my code Lovelier at checkout. And don't forget, orders over $100 US is free on shipping.
Well, thank you and welcome back. That was a lovely ad. You know, big thank you, of course. Like they said, please go check out the Team Res shop. It is truly a great place filled with some fantastic merchandise. But less talk, more show, of course. Spider Islands, Tokyo 2099. Here we are, Surreal, a convoy map. I'm ready.
I am too. So many avenues, so many. Is that a Captain America hover?
What am I seeing on the left? What is this?
What is this?
What is this debacle? They want the Iron Fist. They're trading.
I'm okay with this trade, actually. I'm very happy with this trade.
Okay. I like this. Okay.
There goes the storm. You know, I'm actually okay with the storm ban. They weren't very comfortable dealing with it, which, you know, there's a lot of fires. It's a little hard to deal with them. Getting rid of that eliminates that entirely, unless they pull out, like, Johnny, which very unlikely, or Iron Man. I think bringing this whole game grounded is a good idea for them.
Oh my god. I'm just
Wait, the magic and the Iron Fist, they're in play.
No, yeah, that's what they were talking about. They wanted they were trading for them. Oh my god.
This is my early Christmas gift, 2025. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. More Iron Fist gameplay for you, Surreal. Are you excited?
I'm excited. Are you?
Very much so. I need it very badly.
I think they have to ban, at least for Team Nightshade, they need to ban Luna here. It'd leave us with, I think, a Sue Mantis support lineup, but it would get rid of the slowing squid for magic.
Be interesting. I'd love to see some Loki as well, honestly. Oh,
Loki would be
Wolverine.
great. Oh, that's surprising, actually.
The right hero
Should
could
the
make
group
all
ban-
the
there it is.
difference.
There you go. There's the Loki. Okay, we're both, you know.
No, yeah, Loki, actually, Loki has been like a sleeper support pick for whenever too many supports are banned. You just double up on ultimates. He does good AoE, he has good healing, he has the emergency button with the pylon. Good pick overall. I'm interested to see what their tank line is going to be, though.
Yeah, I'm very curious as well. Oh, and you're getting the Venom. Dude,
Ooh,
Venom,
and the
Iron...
Venom.
Everything. What,
I'm
like,
eating good today.
what else do we need? Literally, what else do we need here? It's, you know?
Both sides are running Namor. I'm surprised. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Here's Thor.
Oh, yeah. And there he is as well. The dancing lion himself.
So what do you think of these two team compositions? Are they playing around the Iron Fist? Are they playing around the magic as well as you'd like?
It's just all up in the air right now.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm curious to see what both of them are going to be doing. You know, Turk, we have back on the Invisible Woman as well. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. So let's see how Nightshade attacks this. Sorry.
No, you're fine, you're fine. I was gonna say, I do think Birthright has a solid, more all-rounder composition, just because they have that Luna Snow Namor to deal with the Iron Fist if he comes in.
Here we go on the Venom in the back as well. Finlow trying to look for just a little bit of stall there. Iron Fist going to be doing the same thing as well. Going to be kicking right on to that Venom. But already Magichem is going to be taking out Fallen there on the Star-Lord. That's a member down for the attack. Let's see how far they're going to be able to take this. And there we go. The 450
Iron Fist. That
I love it.
monster.
No, I love it, especially combined with the block. So much to love about that character now.
He
Star-Lord.
was essentially able to do the same job as Venom, but as a duelist.
Oh, it's beautiful.
His character could be so
Oh, no.
insane.
Oh, no. This is not looking too good. Great lamp there from the Loki. Iron Fist going to be blocking a decent bit there, and this card moving slowly but surely. Going to be hitting the corner here soon. Going to be a massive L choke here to fight for.
Yep.
It's going to be rough for them, though. Let's see. Okay, this
Ultimates are starting to come online.
Yeah, this Venom as well is just getting an absolute massive amount of value. And you guys also have to remember Kirk and the gang over there on Nightshade. If they're able to fully take this and then hold, they will win this series for our very first RRL games.
Yeah, it'll be an early 2-0. With both support ultimates out, actually, this looks like a good time for Thor.
Yeah, here we go. It's going to be nuts. Fallen, going to be trying to come back in.
Gets
Oh,
2 with the ultimate.
beautiful, beautifully done. Gonna be able to save the legendary Fallen, picking up that kill onto Giggles on the Luna in the back, and I believe that is gonna be first point taken here for Nightshade.
Yes, it is. I'm a little concerned. Luna Snow still on her ultimate. I think this was still
Here we go.
Back at the shrine portal.
Yeah, here we go. There's that Luna Snow ultimate you were talking about. And look at that. Oh, Star-Lord. Oh, gets the Namor out of the air. Anti-air from him. Beautifully done. Gonna be all over the place right now. And there is that Chi Guan Chao Hong, the Dragon's Fury.
Going crazy, forcing both tanks to run back. Oh man, I love this character.
Oh, it's truly wonderful. And look at the amount of uptime that he's currently getting. The block doing so much, the lamp going down. Everything is happening, Surreal.
He is brawling in front of the tanks with no worry. Oh my god.
Oh, this is so rough, and he's just doing so much. There's a block at what feels like every second, and that is going to be Nightshade with the first point taken.
Astronaut is hitting the insane sleeves, getting one clip after one clip afterwards. So much value from this Mantis. You don't really see Mantis too much nowadays, but they're making it work so well for them.
I was going to say, if you see a really good Mantis, they are able to do an insane amount for their team. The constant damage boost, the healing, just able to do an insane amount. And speaking of an insane amount of stuff, forcing out the lamp from this Loki is massive from
Absolutely.
Iron Fist.
Oh, this Iron Fist is getting so much value. I'm so glad he's in this game.
We have Cap here as well. Finlow, who I believe was on the Venom, going to be switching it over to Captain America.
I'll be ship-shape in no
I'm
time.
interested to see why he decided to go with this. Maybe it's to chase down the Iron Fist?
I would think maybe a little bit. He's really enjoying these stall tanks, the Venom, the Cap. I mean, look at this, just sitting right now currently. They're not getting anything. I mean, you know?
If it works. I mean, he delayed them for like, what, 10 seconds there? I think
Yeah,
that's worth it.
not too
That's
bad.
good value.
He's going to be able to get the health pack, but I think this might be him going down, unfortunately. Yeah, got caught there a little bit, but it's going to give ample time for his team to be able to come back, you know, get a little bit of a hold here around the corner. Mantis ult up. God, so much.
This L is very big for them, especially because they're running Thor Magneto. They're not going to be able to block this strange ult that's coming very easily. He's able to fly around this corner. I think he can hit a massive ult.
Yeah,
Stabilize Birthright.
Can be massive here. Let's see. Magneto. Oh, here we go. This is what we were looking at, and it's going to be two members of the attack down. They still have that Mantis. Actually, I'm sorry, the Mantis ult just ran out. The Iron Fist ult can come out as well. Magneto having it as well, but I believe they're going to be holding on for their team to come back. Captain America, a little deep right now, having to run away. Let's see what this Iron Fist is going to do. Trying to look for an off angle.
He should be already in his ultimate. I'm more concerned on how I didn't even notice it, but the Fate of Two Worlds, the Luna Snow ultimate, was used during that fight.
Yeah, it was used there about halfway during, and there is that assemble, but put to bed, woken on up Bowser on the defense, able to get a pick there onto the Thor. Sue's ult coming out as well. And are they going to be able to get picks? There's 2 down so far. Are they going to get any more? 3 down for the defense. Magic trying to go in, get whatever she can right now. But yeah, with that only,
It's so hard to get any value when she's focused down like that.
Oh, and that's Nightshade with a great attack here, grabbing the second point and trying to move their way on to the third.
This is not looking good for Birthright. You can even see from that last fight, they threw 3 ultimates in there to try to stabilize, and it's not working out.
Yeah, it just wasn't at all. And here we go, the cheaper town hall. Yeah, beautiful kick, but oh, it's going to be a little bit tough to get in there. Oh man, the Magneto bubble used. Trying to get a little bit of anything here. No real kills going down. Fallen on the Star-Lord, able to grab one. This honestly is just, they have to look at him. And speak of the devil, here we go, legendary.
So much space. It's like they have 3 tanks.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to be an insane amount of distance gained for this team. Magic Chems on, of course, the Magic has to wait and chill in the back for the rest of their team to come on up. But here we go. The Spider Cart.
Come down to the final fight. Can Birthright pull this down?
It's going to be hard. Nightshade. Don't really have any else other than that Mantis right now that gather around. There's the Luna. Here we go. Magneto. What are we going to be looking for here? Oh my god, they're going to kill so much. But the thing is, there is still a minute left on this attack. Luna Snow, no ultimate, just about to run out. They still have the Sue ult. Meanwhile, on the side of the attack, Mantis still available. Magneto used. It's gonna be an uphill battle from here.
Absolutely, this is one of the hardest chokes to push through. They're even on ultimates again, with Inlo almost getting his Captain America ultimate back up. You might see Birthright stabilize again.
I was gonna say, that's 2 massive defensive ults. The Assemble can be used after the Sue ult if they so decide. Cap just about dead though. He can't go down with his ult is the thing. Getting healed up. He's sitting around the corner. Namor not able to get anything. Yep, there we go. The ults are popped. I think they could have saved one for the other. This Iron Fist is going to be in. They're all trying to build ults right now. Another Sue ult coming on out. Are they going to be able to get anything? We're going into overtime now. Iron Fist trying to look for any of the support stats. 2 down on the side of KC Birthright. Another goes down. Then Namor is gone. Darkchild is out, but is it going to be enough for this Magic? It feels like I don't think it is. They have to stall as much time as possible. There goes Magic Chems out. Fallen does it. Finlow's just sitting on the cart.
On the cart.
No, there's no way they just allowed that to happen. Not getting barely anything.
Another fight.
But they do have that cheaper town hall coming on in. Are we going to see anything? Namor forced to use the bubble to get out. That is going to be the Namor going down. 3 members of KC Birthright. They weren't able to stabilize enough. They even went Adam Warlock to try and get anything, but it's not going to be enough. And Nightshade capture all 3 points. And now it's their turn to defend.
Hey, for what it's worth, Birthright pushed them to 0 time. OT, very close fight. I think there's potential for this to go to a game 3.
There definitely is a possibility. It was a very uphill battle for Nightshade. Oh man, I'm loving what I'm seeing here.
Me too. This Iron Fist is everything I've wanted and more. I'm hoping the Magic is able to find their groove and attack. Or I believe they're on defense now, right? No, they're on attack.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. It's crazy though. Yeah, man. If they're not able to win this, Birthright has to push it all the way, or else that is going to be the very first game of the RRL as a loss for them.
Not just push it all the way. They need to bring it back in OT afterwards too. It's not over here yet. They have 2 more chances to potentially bring this to a game 3.
It's gonna be very hard, but Nightshade, they really have to do it up here. If they want this, and I know they do, they are going to have to hold it with everything they have.
4, 3,
Unfortunately, they don't have the thing.
1.
That's what Birthright.
Well, yeah, Casey Birthright. They're going to be running the thing, and he's going to be, speaking of running, going right on in here already and fighting the Thor, but that
I'm
was...
surprised. I know we said they're, desperate to bring this back for game 3, but I think they could have taken that a little bit slower.
Yeah, they really went all the way through. The thing is now going to have to just go all the way back from spawn. All the way just so far up. That's another member down. Oh man, that is not too good. That's going to be a tank down, as well as Jeff's fan Issa, I believe, is over there on the Mantis. A little bit rough here of a start.
They might be able to get a return. Oh no, the Thor gets out.
Magic Hems goes down as well, and hopefully they don't start trickling on in. This is a little bit rough for Birthright. They are pushing the cart. Going to be at the first big choke around here. And are they going to be able to get anything out of this?
Maybe we do have at least Namor coming up soon, as well as Luna Snow. Inside of Nightshade, we already have, oh my goodness, both their supports already have their ults.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. 2 minutes 48 left on the clock here for Birthright to be able to get it to the first point. Oh, but Finlow unfortunately goes down. Meanwhile, Gamerfletch forced to back up around the bell tower. And that's just going to be distance loss for them as they're just getting shoved back into their spawn. But is this going to be a mistake? Possibly. It doesn't look like it. I thought maybe they were a little bit far up, but and here we go as well. Finlow going to be switching over there onto the Venom.
I don't know how I feel about the Venom right now. This Magneto from Nightshade is giving them so much value. Anytime one of them pushes up too far forward, they get a bubble and they get out immediately.
Yeah.
Whether it's Fallen on the Star-Lord or Unbuilt on the Iron Fist, everyone has that second chance. They're able to play so aggressively with it too.
First to turn around and look at this Venom. There's the Luna Snow ult coming out from Casey Birthright. There's Turf with the big disappear on the Invisible Woman, though. Thor just going to be smacking everything here right now, trying to keep them off that card. Venom going to be going back in. Namor with a big ult. What are we going to see? Mantis goes for one. Giggles, unfortunately, going to be going down from Birthright. The defense getting so much here. Fallen with 2 kills onto Fletch and Falzir. And this looks to be just a failed push for the attack right now. They have 90 seconds left. They really need to pick it up here.
They do. I don't think this is the worst thing for them. They still have 2 ultimates, and Nightshade pulled out everything to stop that push. They have no ultimates available, although both the duelist ultimates are coming up. I think this is the potential for them to push this first point.
And here we go. Venom, possibly with a big ult here, waiting for that bubble to go down. Ends up getting the Sue and a bunch of members of Nightshade low. But it looks like the healing is just coming in so well. Oh, not able to activate the shield in time. That is going to be a dead Venom. That is massive for them. Loki going to be coming in with that ultimate as well. I believe I see.
Probably the Luna Snow ultimate.
That's what I figured he should have. Yeah, again, but is it going to be enough? It looked like he was getting low there, able to grab one onto the Magic. Now looking for the Namor once he comes out of his bubble. And there we have it. That is going to be a dead Namor. Both DPSs on the side of Casey Birthright are down, as well as one of the tanks. They're all just falling down like dominoes right now, Surreal.
We have 30 seconds. Birthright need to pull it together to at least get this first point, or else this set is over.
They're really only close to the, the Namor and Magneto ultimate at the moment. They even go Jeff. Actually, here we're seeing a Jeff the Shark.
Hey, when it's desperate, pull out anything. If it works, it works.
Exactly. We can't be judgmental, but we do have the Magneto and the Mantis ult. They're going to be using, they're all coming out right now. Magneto lands it, but unfortunately will not be killing that Luna just yet. The healing and everything coming in. Are they going to be able to find anything? Falzir goes down the first one, and here we go. God of Thunder able to strike down the other support of the Casey Birthright. I'm sorry, actually only the first support. They still have Jeff up, who's about to have that ultimate. Gamerfelch going to be going down. Iron Fist just beating up everything. Unbuilt. Are we going to be seeing it? Oh, no!
Unbuilt getting a crazy double kill.
Beautifully done, and I believe that is going to be Nightshade taking our very first game of the RRL. Or is it going to be that they're stalling it so well, but it's looking awfully close for them, Surreal?
They have a Jeff ult. They can potentially pull through. Everybody has to stack up.
This is going to be very rough. It's going to be so hard. Nope.
No.
KC Birthright doesn't pull it back at all for their first point, and that will be Nightshade taking it 2-0 for our very first game of the RRL.
Very strong showing from them. That Iron Fist, you know what? It's probably going to be banned from now on in every single set going forward. It is too deadly to give this man.
Look at that too. Oh my goodness, 17,000 damage. I would have to say Fallen as well. And the Star-Lord, man, oh
yeah, he's pulling out crazy numbers. Unbuilt isn't finishing a lot of his kills. He's getting them low for Fallen to follow up with him.
Yeah.
That duo is absolutely crazy. If you're looking from any of the tank POVs, wherever Unbuilt is, Fallen is like 2 meters right behind him following up. That is a duo if I've ever seen one.
They work together in tandem so well. Yeah, absolutely love to see it, Surreal. And what a beautiful beginning for Nightshade to the beginning of their experience here in the RRL, and a beautiful beginning for us as well as casters.
Absolutely. I thank God I'm not cursed. Nightshade did win, just like in my predictions.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, your predictions, they were looking a little...
They were looking a little shaky for a round, but, know, they brought it back. The Smite players, they got it. They got it.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy to see Nightshade taking the first game, though. Absolutely love to see it. Just, golf claps out for them. They should be proud.
Absolutely. And, man, I'm surprised. There's a lot of things that I wanted from Birthright there. It's not even to, put them down on anything. I just think the Captain America wasn't doing as much as it could have.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially moving forward for when they practice before next week's games, we might see them pick up a new tank, a Magneto or Strange, something for that thing to anchor onto. Because the thing was going in very hard, but there wasn't anyone for him to jump to, so sometimes he'd just die.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate, especially KC Birthright's very first push there out of spawn. He was dead within, 5, maybe even 10 seconds, if that. It was just...
I want to say 7 at most.
It was really unfortunate, but in a case like that, what else can you... God, it was just rough.
It was. If not the Cap, I think Thor there would have been a similar role, but done just as much. Thor is really good into these immobile tanks like Magneto. If he's ever able to go behind them, he can spam that dash of his and pull them into his team like a pseudo grab.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things for them to go over. They're probably going to be going over this VOD and making new notes going forward, and we might see a whole new Birthright coming next week. Thankfully, it's just the first game, and we have 6 more weeks of this before we go into playoffs. There's a lot that can change in that time.
Yeah, no, absolutely tons going to be just, it's going to be everywhere. Tons of work going in for these teams. Hopefully they will be scrimming with each other, maybe even with other teams. You never know what's going to be happening here. It's going to be lovely. But I believe we should be heading it over to our analysts here in a moment, if I am not mistaken. I want to get a little bit of input from our boys, so why don't we let them take it away?
Well, how about that, man? Jesus. I really didn't think that KC was going to go get O2'd like that. But, to be honest with you, man, GG's to all the teams all around. I was really just hoping that sucks, but Nightshade came out on top. Just, kind of what I said earlier. I'm playing. Look, what do you think about game? No. What do you think about game 2, brother? Or
again, I'll do it again. it was really was a throw the book out the window kind of match. Yeah, no, I have a little bit of notes, but it's really all about Fallen, Atari, Unbuilt, the Iron Fist, the Thor, the Star-Lord. Thor's been a problem for a little bit, but I've never seen such a masterclass performance on Iron Fist and Star-Lord. Unbuilt and Atari Unbuilt and Fallen really showed off. Honestly, if I had to pick an MVP, though, it's still Atari, because he really popped off over on Clinthar. So here at Tokyo 99, he really showed up on Thor. Switching in game 2 from their team comp. Game 1, correction, was 1 Vanguard, 3 Duelist, and two strategists were here. We went 2-2-2, and they're just really showing off their skills today.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, to be honest with you, Atari's a great pick for MVP right there. I mean, he was doing such a great job. But truthfully, man, I gotta give my MVP probably to Fallen, man. I mean, that the entire idea of running an Iron Fist, then a Star Lord, and then even on top of that, having Thor there as well, man. I can't lie, that was just such a hard comp to beat, especially because they're just so not necessarily dive heavy characters, but they just put so much pressure on you all the time, 24/7. Especially with how fast Fallen kept getting his ult. I mean, he was just laying the pressure down. There was just no stopping him, no matter what it was. And I mean, he was doing a great job. I mean, all of them were doing a great job, just to truthfully be honest with you. But man, I still got to give it to Fallen. But if I actually had to say my other MVP, I didn't catch it. But who was the Jeff who came out at the very end? Who is that Jeff?
Issa.
Okay.
Jeff's fan.
Listen, I am a very, very big fan of Issa right now. That's actually probably got to be my, if I didn't have, like, if we're just doing the SVPs definitely have to be Issa, just because I love a Jeff. I do love a Jeff pick right there, to be honest with you. And I just made my heart happy, made me smile a little bit, you know what I mean? So I love that, and I got a little giggle whenever Vix and Sorali were talking about it for sure. So I have to give that up for my MVP, obviously.
Speaking of Sorale and what they were and Vix were talking about, they're really excited to see both the Iron Fist and both Magic come out as choices. And Magic Kims on Magic really did well, but they weren't able to get the follow-up support from the rest of the team as they needed to really apply pressure with Magic. They went 15-11 in that match when they finally got their hands on their titled character. But so that's my SVP for this series.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I do want to highlight Falzer on
Yeah.
probably saying it wrong, on Namor. Namor, I think, was a great pick into Fallen and Unbuilt on Star-Lord and on Iron Fist, but they weren't able to set up shop. They weren't able to throw down the squid turrets enough to apply a lot of pressure. That just really, I think, highlights the skill difference on these two teams, and hopefully they can come back in, watch their replay, sit down as a team, and go over what their areas of opportunity are.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. It's definitely a heartbreaker for KC Birthright, man, starting the first week out. And I really hate to see it, but, Nightshade coming out, really laying up the guns, really setting the tone and the pressure for the first week of the RRL, man, for the first ever match of the RRL. You just got to love it. I mean, at the end of the day, you really have to appreciate, you got to come out, and they really let it out all on the table. I mean, they went out there, played their hardest, and next thing you know, now we're going to go into, week 2 with Nightshade with a 1-0 record. I mean, at the end of the day, each one of these teams throughout the entire season, it's a 7-week regular season and then a 3-week playoff that is going to be broken down into a few different things. And to be honest with you, any wins starting this whole thing off is going to carry into a lot of momentum, and then getting those higher seeds, because at the end of the regular seasons, the top teams with the most amount of wins are going to have all the map picks going in the first round of playoffs. So starting that off now is a huge thing going on with this, and I'm excited to see who's going to really take it, who's going to take charge for it. To be honest with you, I'm excited to see how this whole thing is going to break on down. But
everything you're saying is on point. And before we hand it off, I do want to remind our team Birthright that they have every opportunity to make the comeback over the next 6 weeks. So we're going, and then we have the playoffs, and you still have a chance to make it all the way to the finals in that one as well. So don't lose hope yet.
Absolutely. No, Birthright have nothing to hang their heads down about. They played a really good team, but they also stuck with them there for a little while as well, and they did a great job. Speaking of which, look, real quick, just because I just see that, I see that you're bringing it up to the camera. What does that say, my man? What does that say?
Keep climbing.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
give up. Keep going.
Exactly. That's a message to Team Birthright, or KC Birthright over there. But as well, if you guys do just want to go ahead, check out any sort of the Team Resilience merch, you can just go to www.teamresilience.shop and then use any one of the creator codes. Specifically, if you want to use code lovelier, since you guys saw her lovely face earlier in the ad, if you guys want to go check that out and use code lovelier at checkout, you get free shipping on orders over $100 USD and also 10% as well off any purchase.
And you
code.
can find the rest. You can find the rest of the team. That link over there above me, teamres.org. You can find more about Team Resilience.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think we're all good. We're going to go ahead and send it back over to the casters now. Look, thank you so much for your time, brother. Let's get in to game 2. I'm excited to see it. But man, I am ready. Fix, Sorale, let's do this thing, man.
Well, welcome back. Honestly, I thought we were gonna have a break. I didn't know we were going right to the game.
Yeah, we have a little bit before the games, but we'll see if they're ready. If they're ready, if not, we'll have a small break. And they already did the reads for me, so I don't even have to tell you guys. But I'll say it again. It's always nice to hear it a second time. Follow the stream so that you're here when we kick off tomorrow and the next weeks going forward. Check out Team Resilience on our socials, the site, and the merch. Merch is honestly really, really good.
Yeah, no,
Now,
absolutely. Yeah, check out everything.
we are a little ahead of schedule because of the 2-0, so we are going to be taking about a 10-minute break before the next game starts.
Yeah, don't forget, get up, get some water, get some food, do whatever, and stretch your legs, people. It looks like we will, be back seeing you here in 10 minutes.
dick loving cult.
Should be good now. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a mic issue there for a moment because, Google loves being Google for some reason. But yes, welcome back to the RRL. Apologies about the delay a little bit. A player is taking a little bit, extra time to get back. So we are giving them a little bit of a leeway to be able to get back so we can have a beautiful game number 2. And, honestly, I think we had a great set of games for our first set there.
I agree. I wish it went all the way to 3 games, but we can't always have what we want. But we did get one thing that we wanted, that cheaper town hall.
Yeah. I am a very happy camper, and as you said, you are as well. We both had so much fun watching the Iron Fist there absolutely pop off. I did say we can't forget about Fallen as well on the Star-Lord. Both of them just going so insanely hard. But even before that, Clintar, just absolute decimation from Nightshade.
Absolutely. And it wasn't even just that, but we also had the surprise pick of Squirrel Gore work out on Clintar. A lot of things to consider with this team. I also want to give acknowledgement to Rastro in the back playing the Mantis for the whole set. A lot of what they were doing was kind of subtle, good sleep hits.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing that was being able to be shown through both of our dynamic duo, those 2 duelists, is that damage boost.
Yeah, the
Iron
damage
Fist
boost.
lost a lot of Iron Fist lost a good bit of damage with the patch when Thing and Johnny Storm were introduced, but that damage boost brings him right back up to speed, and you saw how crazy he gets. I don't think we're going to see that Iron Fist for the rest of this series. I don't think anyone's going to give it to him.
No, it's going to be very hard for them to get it. I also would actually like to bring up on the screen our scoreboard. If we could take a little bit of a look-see at that from our previous... Oh my goodness, look at this. This was over here on Clintar. Oh my god. Nightshade went crazy. Turk with the MVP as well.
Yeah, and Atari bringing out the Squirrel Girl, the surprise pick. They were playing Wolverine for a good majority of the game as well. Surprise picks all around. I didn't think we would see Wolverine. We got Wolverine. I didn't even have Squirrel Girl on my radar, and she came out.
Oh man, that just absolutely insane. Squirrel Girl, I mean, for both of us, we both saw it and we were just absolutely astonished by it. Did end up working out as well. I was going to say, look at that. Of course, they played a few other things, but still just shy of that 23,000 damage. Playing that triple DPS as well. Moon Knight doing, 5 away from 25,000. Who's surprised by Moon Knight doing damage, though,
Moon Knight throws boomerangs, racks up ult in like 3 seconds. Oh, who's surprised?
Oh, who's shocked at all? Oh, man, as well. But from the other team, a little crazy thing there we could see. Giggles, 40,000 healing. Oh, my God. That is disgusting, is it not?
Very disgusting. Wait a no, okay. I just wanted to make sure the support line for Nightshade was the same throughout the entire series, and it was. We might see that as an adaptation for future teams going forward, maybe taking away the Mantis or the Sue from Turk. Also,
I can see it.
I want a small moment to appreciate how most of these characters, except for Atari on Nightshade, have their Lord icon. You know they put time into these characters.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely lovely to see it. If we could actually, I'd like to talk a little bit about Spider Islands as well, because as we can see over here, this was just disgusting. Fallen. Of course, he got MVP, but even if he didn't, I still think he'd be MVP, just for me personally, for this match.
No, I agree with that. Fallen absolutely cleaned up. Even without the ultimates, he was getting so many kills on his own. And him with Rastro and Unbuilt, those 3 people, absolutely the core of this team.
Oh, just beautiful, beautiful things coming out over here. And Turk, once again, just this invisible woman doing so much. Great ultimates, great synergy between Turk and Rastro. No overlapping ults from what I can remember off the top of my head. I could be, somebody can correct me on that, but
you are just, not mistaken. They did not overlap.
I was going to say, I don't ever remember them overlapping anything. Just wonderfully coordinated plays from the strategist line. of Nightshade. But, oh yeah, go for it.
One thing before we move on to the current set of games that we're going to have, I do want to say our hidden hero of this entire match is Mama Joe
Yeah,
on that Magneto.
unsung
They died
hero.
less than 10 times throughout the entire series.
Absolutely
And many
beautiful
times
tank
they were
work.
holding up the whole front line by themselves.
My heart goes out to them. You just love to see it. You love the solid tank plays. Oh, it's just so beautiful. We do have our two teams coming up. Militia and Mojangles will be our teams for game number 2, which you all can be looking forward to. The lovely icons that we can see over here. And, you know, to talk a little bit more about them, I'd love to hear what our analysts have to say about it. Wouldn't you, Surreal?
I would be back there blabbing my mouth off, but that's not my job today.
Not
Let's
at
see what
all.
Look and Fanatical have to tell us about them.
Oh goodness, man! I just got called out by the one and only.
Yeah, but he's
Sarala,
the
dude.
one who's blabbing a lot, though. You know.
I know, right? It's crazy, man. The guy's just calling me out. And he's asking me a bunch of questions that I don't know the answer to. Well, I may know the.
I mean, you got some inside knowledge, man. You are like, you have been the duct tape that's been holding this together. You are putting in the screws and bolts, and I can't thank you enough. I know, speaking for Sarali, Vix, everybody behind the production team and the fans, definitely appreciate you, Fanatical.
Oh, well, you know, I do it for pretty much everybody around, to be honest with you. And, you know, it's bigger than just, you know, me. It's bigger than me and you. It's big. It's this whole thing, this whole movement, man. It's all of us. You know, the whole thing. It's incredible what a great group of strong-minded people, not people. It's amazing what a strong group of people can do and accomplish together whenever you put your minds and hearts into it. And to be honest with you, man, my only goal and the only purpose of doing all this is to show the entire world how far resilience can get you and where a very great mindset can take you. So all of this has been fun, even with a little bit of ups and downs, man. But I'm just happy that we get to be able to do all this stuff today. But enough about me.
Amen.
Enough about me, man. I don't like to talk about me. One of the things you guys will figure out very quickly, I don't like to talk about me. I like to talk about everybody else. Let's lift everybody else up around us, man. This has been kind of chaotic, man. The teams and the games that happened last set, man, it was awesome. I like I said, I kind of felt a little bit bad for Birthright against Nightshade. I mean, I did have Nightshade taking the series, but Birthright, man, they really had a lot of opportunities to capitalize on, and unfortunately, they didn't take it out. But like we were saying, man, they have a lot of future games down the road to where they could be doing really, really good. And, you know, not all hope isn't lost. You know what I mean? We still got a lot of Marvel Rivals to play. There's a lot more games going down the seasons. And I'm excited to see how this whole thing will go on. You know, to be honest with you, I'm really excited to see how this whole thing will do. But, you know, I'm just kind of curious, man. What do you think about those last few games? And what do you think about this new kind of like matchup that we got with Militia and Mojangles? What do you think?
So just to touch base back on Nightshade and Birthright, you know, Birthright does have a lot of opportunity to continue to grow. But actually, both teams really do at the end of the day, because Nightshade really showed like where we're starting off, where the level of competition, that drive that's here, and you know, setting the baseline for what you need to do to step up and take home the dubs. And I know I definitely seen a lot of players coming into chat, coming into our Discord, which you can join, and just saying we're in it to win it. And like, it doesn't matter what's on the line. They are here to show off their skills, and I love it. And should really highlight how resilient they are to become the first resilient Marvel Rivals champions.
Oh,
Speaking of which, of resilient, we had one team that definitely had a lot of ups and downs getting ready, and they're about to show up and
yeah, you could
highlight what they've been able to done.
Man,
be
you couldn't
able
say
to do
that
in a
any
short
better.
time.
You couldn't have said that any better, man. Mojangles, man, had kind of through the ringer. And, you know, just to keep up on the ins and outs, man, to be honest with you, man, unfortunately, 3 players from Mojangles were unavailable to play, and not even unavailable. They just withdrew from the tournament very last minute. And it was just a very hard thing to do. But, you know, shout out to It's Gibby for really coming out, picking up the slack for the team, and really showing that he wanted to come out and put out all the presence today, to be honest with you, man. He's a great player, great person. I know him. I've talked with him plenty of times. And I think, you know, very, very quality and class type of person that he is. And, you know, I think Mojangles, regardless of how they do in the season, I think they're a solid group of people. And I'm excited to see how they do throughout the rest of the season, to be honest with you, man. But truthfully,
Like,
you know, yeah, go for it.
I
go
want to
for it,
highlight
please.
that. I want to highlight on that because that kind of applies to both of these teams, Militia and Mojangles, who've had to come in last moment. Because actually, Militia also came in to fill in our last
Absolutely.
team slot after another team had to unfortunately drop from signups. So these are both teams that have not had a lot of time to prep together, less than a week to find any cohesion, any kind of communication, and they are here. They are ready to go.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And it really is just a strong sentiment, man. I've gotten a chance to talk to the owners, or not the owners, but the game coordinators and the directors for Militia. Great group of people over there. They really hold a very, very class organization, and they do everything with the best foot forward. And they also are just extremely kind as well. I really did appreciate that as kind of going on this whole thing as well. And just based off some of the teams and all the gameplay and all that stuff as well, man. This is actually an all console team going up against pretty much, I think, an all PC team. So this is going to be interesting. But
Wow.
ironically enough, a lot of them are Grandmasters, Eternities, Celestials, but they're on console. And then we've got the actual guys moving over into PC lobbies. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see how this goes. I don't know if there's going to be much of a difference, to be honest with you. I'm just excited to see. But, oh my goodness, guys, wait just a second. I believe we are ready to start match number 2, Mojangles versus Militia, getting ready to go into this whole thing, man. Look, last thing before we go ahead and do this, are you excited? You have anything else that you want to go ahead and say?
The one thing that I want to highlight on these two teams is one team Mojangles, all passion, all just here to get the job done and just do whatever it takes. Where Team Militia have been practicing for the last few days, so they're going to have a bit more systematic approach, and we're going to see which one's going to come out on top. Is it going to be passion or preparedness?
Absolutely, man. That's a great way to go ahead and see that, and I'm excited. I think what's going to happen here, guys, is we're going to go ahead and send this back over the casters, and then we're going to go ahead and do just a small little commercial break, and then I said then 2 or 3 times, didn't I? Right there, didn't I? Yeah. What's that movie with Adam Sandler? Tommy. What the heck was that? Sorry, I don't know if you guys
producer's being funny.
Yeah, our producers. Oh my goodness, he just got in the back of my head and just started whispering some really crazy things. I feel like I'm having my sleep paralysis demons all over again. Anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead, move into game 2. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and get this thing done. Fix, Sorale, on you.
Well, everybody, what?
Thank you so much for bringing it back to us. While Vix has his little giggle fit, we do have our game coming shortly. I do want to again express my condolences to Mojangles, doing their best to come out to these games here. Had half of their roster just disappear on them last minute, which made half of my notes completely invalid. It kind of hurts. It sucks.
Yeah.
But they're here now. They're ready to play. And I'm looking forward to see them go.
Yeah,
I didn't know Militia was a console team, though. That adds a lot to my notes.
I was very shocked by that, but honestly, I absolutely love it. The console scene has been very loud and very proud. I absolutely love it. They've been doing so well. I think it's going to be very good to see PC and console intermixed with each other. If you remember, for a while there, we actually were supposed to be PC only, but we did allow console players into the RRL, and this is going to be for bragging rights. I know console players, oh my god, I love the egos on them sometimes. Not even in a bad way, but they, like I said, they're loud and they're proud. They are very confident in their abilities to keep up with these PC players, and I want them to put their money where their mouths are. I love it.
Likewise, I'm looking forward to it. Before we can get into those games, though, we do have a short ad break for our merch. Take it over, production.
Hi guys, my name is Lovelier and I'm a content creator for Team Resilience. The best way to show off my resilience is with my favorite product, the Dear Person Behind Me hoodie. I love this hoodie so much. From the way that it fits to the color. My favorite thing about this hoodie is the message on the back. You never know what somebody is going through and you never know who's going to read it. So it means a lot to me that I could just spread a little bit of positivity just by wearing a hoodie. I wear this hoodie so much that it's not even white anymore. If you want to match me and get the same hoodie, you can use my code LOVELIER at checkout. And don't forget, orders over $100 US is free on shipping.
As always, what a fantastic ad to bring us right back around where we will begin to start game number 1. I apparently cannot speak English today, but Israel, back to Clintar we go, my brother.
Feels like it was just an hour ago where we were on Clintar.
Maybe like an hour and 34 minutes ago, I think it was, but you know,
Something about that.
Feels like a lifetime ago at this point, don't it?
Absolutely. I will say, from my notes, I do know Space Turtle on the team of Militia is a support main. I don't know why they're offering Captain America at the moment.
I mean, they have a support ultimate. It's just a support with a lot of health. They block damage, you know, they you know.
I can't argue with that logic.
Yeah, he's just, yeah.
Our Eternity Bucky main is missing from the roster today.
Ooh, that is not what you like to see, huh?
I mean, we'll see if they're able to play without him or with him. I think that'll determine who our favorites for week 1 are going forward. Who do you think they're going to protect here? Because I don't think they need to protect Bucky anymore without their star. Well, I assume their star player.
I don't know, actually. I'm curious to see. We have the Magneto being... Magneto... Oh, it's a Namor.
Namor.
Okay, they're really playing in for David there on the Namor, which is pretty interesting. They do ban the Wolverine on the side of Militia. Obviously, they don't want their Groot to kind of just get singled out and taken away from the fight. Obviously, no movement abilities on that Groot, so a little bit hard. No real self-peel other than the walls, of course, but if you're that deep... Oh,
and a strange one.
I like it. Militia really showing their hand here. I really like that.
Yep, getting rid of one of the... Oh, there goes the Luna Snow. I knew she wouldn't have made it through. I feel like the Protect should have been on her instead.
This is what we were talking about, though. The Protect on... Or, I'm sorry, the ban on the Luna Snow instead of anything. It's exactly what I was bringing up. I believe it was Necros that I heard talking about it today. I can't exactly remember, but it was this morning. I woke up and started watching Marvel Rivals, so, you know, that should just go to show you where my life's at. But Militia with a very cool team, really cool team comp here.
I mean, they're switching it up. How about we focus on Mojangles right now, who is running triple support, who just got nerfed. I'm not too sure about this one.
Yeah, honestly.
Triple support wasn't winning too much. It was just annoying to fight. So I don't know how well this is going to go.
It's gonna be hard. Yeah, it wasn't even above 222 at the time. Like you said, when the supports were at their strongest last season. It feels like a new season. Last patch.
It really does.
It was a totally different ball game for them. But even then, 222, it was just still insanely strong. And as we can see down in the bottom right, we can see all the console inputs. You love it. Oh, man, this is going to be so fun. I want to see them go crazy. I want Militia to do well, Sorrel.
I do, too. I want them to be able to put a lot of fight for Nightshade. Make sure that they're not going to sit pretty at the top.
Oh, my goodness. Apologies. Had to take a little bit of a sip of water there. I am absolutely parched today.
Surprised by Militia's composition now. They seem to settle on the support line, but Space playing Captain America with at least all the data that I've found says they're a support player.
I will say with Mojangles as well. Oh, Aaron actually going to be already going down on the side of the defense. That's going to make it a fight. Oh, wait, that is... Oh, my God. Okay.
Oh, my God.
The triple support unfortunately fell there very fast, and I think that's going to be Militia. Okay, already taking the first point, Sorrel. I'm telling you,
players,
my goats. I love it. I want to see more of it. And I think this is the perfect game to do it. He is going deep. Oh my God.
I like it.
Oh,
honestly.
wait, there we go. He's gonna get the BRB. Yeah, oh no. That is actually,
Oh, he just locked him in with a... Oh.
No, this is fine. This is completely fine. Rocket might have a lot of movement here. You see, actually, the defense, the Namor. Oh no, Rocket's gonna die just like that. No help in the back for the Rocket, unfortunately.
Help, no support. Oh, what's going
Yeah.
on here?
Namor, Sean did end up getting a kill. Cannot remember who it was onto, but the defense able to at least get that. Mojangles just trying to find their footing here as the militia are on a full-out attack on them already. This Namor's going crazy. The Storm ult able to pick up 3, 4 with the Storm ultimate. Feel that hurricane, and I'm sure they are feeling it.
Remains.
That's going to be so much distance. 2 on cart right now.
I think they're getting 2/3 of the way at least with this.
It's going to be hard for Pablo the Destroyer there on the Rocket to really do anything there for a moment, unfortunately. But yeah, they're going to be coming around the corner. Such great setup here as well. They do have a few ults on the side of basically all the ults actually up in Rocket on the side of Mojangles. So let's see how they're going to be able to use this. Assemble is happening actually there. Just oh my God, Space Turtle.
Oh my. He's creating so much space.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. And here we go. Magneto. What are we going to be able to find with this Sorreo? Oh, the Namor.
Oh. You know, they say whenever you play something, you know what you hate. I think Space as a support main is going after them like crazy.
This is insane. But at least they were finally able to find their footing. They had to use 5 ultimates though, so that's a little rough. Oh my goodness, apologies. I've been coughing my head off today. Yeah, I was like, are you okay?
No, I have a cough as well. I have a hydrate.
Oh, wow. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah,
it's been a long
please.
day for our voices, but
yeah, please hydrate, chat. Yeah, take care of that throat over there. I know after casting for a few years now, it's really hard, you know. Oh, man, I can't.
Getting back into the swing of things, Militia does have 2 opens, and they're about to build up that devastating storm ultimate again, which letting wreck the group. Oh my God.
There it is, the combo. Militia executing just beyond successfully. What else do I have to... It's like the glaze is so much at this point. What else do I say? Militia is just coming out fantastically for their first showing here in the RRL.
Don't sleep on console players. That's what they're trying to tell us.
Console players come out to support each other as well. I've seen so many people in the chat here to support Militia, and you love to see it. Speaking of the devil, Space Turtle from Militia going crazy in the back line right now with this Captain America ultimate diving in. Storm with 3.
Storm.
It's just looking... they just look fantastic.
This is
Say that again.
dominant showing.
Oh my goodness, absolutely just rolling through Mojangles right now, who are still trying to find their footing. Like I said, the one fight that they won on the point before took 5 ultimates out of them. And it's going to be an uphill battle here as slowly but surely Militia is inching towards that final point here.
Comes out, but I don't think it even gets anybody. Things are starting to fall apart for Mojangles.
Oh my goodness, it is so hard for Mojangles here right now. Actually, hold on. Wait, they're actually doing it. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Mojangles, a little bit of a comeback here, able to stop Militia for a moment, maybe waste a little bit of their time. They still have 3 minutes on the clock to work.
I'm so glad the Sorrel curse is still working. I just gotta mention it. Mojangles will fight back in this. I mean, they won't fight back in this game. It's over for them. Like, there's another 3 minutes. Get us to OT.
Exactly. Take us to OT. We give us that tension. I want it so badly. And here we go again. Space Turtle in the back. Great sleep there by Mantis. Be trying to get out with the shield, though. That shield breaks. Oh, no. That is really unfortunate. Space Turtle dying. Groot be walking up, has the ultimate available, some walls as well. Getting a decent amount of health, but that gets pulled back in. Oh, but that's 2 members of Militia falling down.
I think they're finding their footing. That's a second failed push for Militia. Although
They still
do
are
have
the combo.
a Namor Groot combo.
Yeah, there
they
it
have
is.
A Storm ult. they have a lot of destructive tools, and all Mojangles has is Sumo.
Watch your back.
They're gonna have Mantisol soon, but I don't know if they'll be able to do it.
See what they're going to be doing here. Psylocke goes off on the side. This is going to be a big time for the ults. Here we go. It starts off. Sean able to get a kill with the Psylocke onto Namor. David, unfortunately, going to be going down. They don't find anything with that Namor ult. Don't know how it actually happened. I didn't get a chance to see it. Oh, there. Oh, there's the other Namor ult.
Yeah, there's the other Namor ult. Without the root, they're not able to really combo it, but I think that's fine. They're just trying to buy time here.
Oh, and there's
the
that root. Oh, but the Sue in return. Oh, and now I believe they're just going to be waiting a second for Storm. Checkmate. You can see, very nice name there. Two members of Militia going down again. But is Storm going to be able to get anything here? That's two kills. It's going to even up the fight. Who are they going to be focusing here? They were looking for the Magneto for a moment, but this Cap needs to live. They're just going to try and beat on the Sue right now, who will end up going down. Aaron goes down. Sean goes down on the Namor. Mag goes down. Pillar by pillar, they will be falling.
That's really unfortunate. The really pivotal moment there was Mantis died a little bit early and used that BRB station, but while she was down, Magneto
Be hard.
didn't keep it. I think we have one more holdout here for Mojangles.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. Only 3 meters left. Sean's in the back right now. Needs that ult as quick as possible on the Psylocke. Sue ult goes out as well. Cap with the assemble going on in. Oh, I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. 3 members of Mojangles already down a 4th. It's only... Oh, I'm sorry. Psylocke now. No.
Oh,
That
they at least
is
brought it down
it.
to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly, after the dominant showing in the first point and the first convoy point after that,
Side you're on.
very strong for them to pull back for a whole almost
You'll
3.5,
need a
4
top-notch
minutes.
team to win this one.
I think they could go all the way.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Oh, man, that was wonderful. Like I said, they were working with 3 minutes on Militia, but taking it down all that way, Mojangles should be proud.
They
Ow.
can fight back. Now, the rank difference between these two squads, the average rank on Mojangles is about Platinum. While Militia is like Celestial, some Eternity players, they're putting up a good showing.
Yeah, they're looking very wonderful here. Honestly, so far, I've been loving what I'm seeing from both of these teams. But now, on the offense, do you think Mojangles is going to struggle at all with this first point? Because we saw Militia just clean sweep them so fast, getting the first point in basically no time at all. Do you think Mojangles will have the same success?
It all depends on how this switch will pan out for their attack. They've changed off of Namor and they're on that Punisher. With the Rocket team up, it'll be insane amount of bursts for Groot to get through.
Got it?
And here we go.
Cap is going to be in the backline. They're essentially playing with one tank. There's a lot of potential for them to run them through.
Be hard. I'm curious to see these Groot walls. We do have one a little bit back. You know, if you don't know, Groot to be able to get so much free health from a great wall like that. We have Mojangles walking on up. Magneto here taking a lot of damage. Has the bubble now. Forced to use it. Does not want to die here too early. Sean, actually, they're able to pick up 2 kills already onto the defense of Militia. Yeah, that's
It's
too
going to take
absolutely
forever for
massive.
Groot
No,
to get
yeah.
that. I think they
Okay.
get first point off of that.
Wow, this is exactly what I was just saying. Are they going to be able to take it easily? And they do.
Yeah, that Punisher, he just shreds through the big hitbox of Groot. And Sean here trying to get another stagger. This could actually snowball them past this first point.
Yeah, I was going to say, killing this Namor is going to be fat for them. And it's just taking forever for him to die as well. He kept trying to run away. Now this Namor has to walk all the way back. And with a character with no mobility skills, it's very hard.
It's so rough for him.
So much time.
Wait a minute. Let's see. That Magneto, not Leo Lifeless, our Iron Man from the practice scrims. He's showing up big today.
Oh, Space Turtle goes down there as well. Very unfortunate. They might have to pop an ult to be able to... Yeah, there we go. They're going to have to hold it with this Mantis ult. Unfortunately, Psylocke not going to be able to get too much out of that. Now they're going to have to find their way back into this. This card needs to be stopped soon. They do have a few ults on the side of Mojangles, but here's that Storm going on in left and right. Are they going to be able to get any kills with it? No, there's the Groot ult coming in as well. Sue pops hers. Sean going to be able to get a kill there onto the Mantis. A double kill. Now killing Storm as well. The defense is going down. This Psylocke is doing so much. Sean will eventually fall, but now Magneto able to kill. And look at this, the attack. They're just killing them one by one. What is happening now?
There's so much going on about it.
Yeah.
Militia is showing so many cracks right now. They're falling to the pressure. I don't know what changed in this short amount of time, but Mojangles is staggering them. They're rolling them through.
This is insane. Militia now. We talked about Mojangles fighting their footing, and now guess what? They're going to have to do the same thing over here on Militia. Mag just about to go down, but a great shield by Sue into the bubble. Will be able to save him. There's the infinite ammo going out as well. They're trying to play this corner right now. The cover is so massive here. Who's going to be the first one to go down from either team? Amplifier out from the rocket. These walls are doing so much from the Groot, but already it's going to be a 2-for-1, 3-for-1. Is the defense? Can Militia do it? No, they're going to lose this. And I believe they're just about to have the same amount of time that Militia did when they were attacking 4 in almost 5 minutes to get this push.
But compared to when Militia was at this point, they have an ult advantage. They have 2, almost 3 ultimates already, but Militia only have 1 defensive ultimate. Now they have a Storm ultimate as well, but Mojangles has been countering each of these Storm ultimates.
This is insane. Yeah, look at that Storm.
This just reeks of desperation. I don't know why she ulted there.
I can understand ulting to pop one of their ultimates, but at that point you have to leave. You can't just be staying inside of the team, because as we saw right after that, they were able to do so much damage onto that, and now Storm is going to have to float her way on back. Sean looking for anything. An absolute massive player on the Psylocke being cut off from the rest of the team, though, goes invisible. Trying to hold the cart here. 3 minutes. Oh, 4 minutes to left, basically.
The Magneto ultimate is coming out, and we're about to have a Punisher ultimate as well.
Yeah, oh, there's one on the defense going down. Groot, what are we going to be doing here? Venomous, are we going to be getting one here soon? Punisher walks up maybe a little too far. Groot will be slept for a moment, but it's not going to... Oh my god, Sean
oh my goodness, he's
does
just
so
melting
much.
everyone.
Is Militia going to be able to do much here? There's Giganto coming on. I'm sorry, yeah, there it is, the big whale. Giganto gets it, but it just doesn't look to be enough. The defense is still just falling down here. The amount of healing Punisher is going to be getting healed, and this is not looking good for Militia, Sorrel.
I don't know. Maybe Mojangles is saying you're only as good as plat players. I'm just, you know.
I don't know. Oh, there.
It's kind of
infinite ammo. Yeah, the infinite ammo as well coming out. Storm is probably going to die here in a moment. Yeah, and only 3 meters left, but 3 minutes for Mojangles to be able to push it this tiny bit away. Oh, they try and throw Groot out. Yeah, there's the Psylocke ult, and I believe Groot's going to go down with this. And just like that, oh, wait, Storm comes on in, but a great invisible woman ult to stall it. You can't step off of it, though. Oh, but that is unfortunate.
Difference. Oh, my God.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Wow,
The right
that
heroes
is
can make all the difference.
hard.
Can't have it end like this. They made one adjustment. They switched from Namor to Punisher, and it just has become a completely different game. Is this the same team?
Wow. My God, I don't know what happened. I really have no idea what happened to Sorrel. These players it was insane. And now we're actually getting a different pick here as well, Moon Knight.
That was one of their support players. They're changing up their roles entirely at this point. I think they're shaking it as much as we are at the moment, and they're just trying to claw back into this game.
No, yeah, they really need to claw on back, but with only just a little over a minute, or I'm sorry, that actually is even at a minute. How are Militia going to do this? They need it. They did so well on their first push, but Mojangles showed them what was up. Are they going to be able to recreate that same magic from before?
I don't know. Space is on his main role now, playing the support like before. Whatever they do, they need to kick, claw, and bite their way through any sort of point they can.
Oh my
They
God.
have to hold off Mojangles for a whole 3.5 minutes after this offense. They have to come out swinging here.
And this is insane here. They are just fully hunkering down with this Punisher, giving him everything, but unfortunately that will be it for right now. The bubble to put him down right now. There's the BRB station, which is a bit far forward for my liking, but of course it's going to be to get armor and everything. But are they going to be able to actually, they almost killed that group, but oh, Mantis going to be going down already, but the BRB station able to get them back up very fast. But oh, looks like they're actually just able to recreate the magic for 3 members of the defense, or 4 members, 5. Let's make it the whole team. And what is with this
I said
first
they
point?
had to come out swinging, and they really did. Space went back to their main role, and they look like a whole new team once again.
Wow. Oh my God. Well, now it kicks into the... Oh, it's going to kick into overdrive here. With overtime being on the field, they cannot step off of this card surreal. If they step off, it's over.
Hurt. They need every single meter that they can get. Any small advantage will give them so much more time on defense. They have a whole 3.5 minutes they gotta push back.
Oh no, the Moon Knight goes
no.
down. That's really rough. And you have to remember, when people die on overtime, it's 12 seconds for them to come back. It's going to be a 1-for-1 right now. Psylocke goes down. Smuggles on the attack did go down as well, as we saw that Moon Knight is the Invisible Woman ult they have just in case. Sean trying to push up with this Punisher ultimate. Are they going to be able to find anything? No! Storm able to get 3! There we go. That's exactly what you want to see. Sean goes in, but unfortunately will die. And this looks almost like exactly what happened the first time around for them.
What is going on? This game is so scrappy. They're gonna get about 2/3 of the way through this point before we get another fight. And they still have another 3 ultimates for this
they
next
kill Pablo!
Pablo!
He goes down. They're able to stagger him so hard, but they stepped off of it for a while. Storm just goes down for free. What is happening? The Moon haunts you as well. 4 kills.
It's 4, 5. Oh my God.
Khonshu rises. Oh my God, Surreal. They push it all the way through the second point.
They might have an inch, but oh my goodness. The training rates are off.
But oh my God, 4 ultimates on the side. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 ultimates here on the side of Mojangles. How do they defend this, Surreal? How do they get into this?
They have to counter this Psylocke ultimate. If any of their supports die like
They
that,
need to use
they
this.
might be over. It
Oh
might be
no.
here.
They need to use the ults now.
They have the combo. They can still win this fight. It just takes one good Groot ultimate.
Oh. And oh, unfortunately, the Groot ult didn't hit too much, but don't get off the point. Don't C9 it. Don't C9. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no, this is so rough. They're
buying
staying
enough
on
time.
it.
The rest of the team can come back. Snuggles is back.
Are they going to be... oh no, Sue goes down. They do have Jeff, who's going to be back up, and this is going to be so much healing if they're able to do it properly. But unfortunately, Groot will go down. But I think this is...
gone.
Yeah, that is going to be it. But still, what
Halfway
a push.
through point 2 is insane amount of work for a minute.
Time to switch things up, including
Wow.
which side you're
My
on.
God.
You know, I was
You'll
downplaying
need a
them
top-notch
at the end
team
of
to
the
win
first
this one.
push a little bit, but my God.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, my throat. Jesus Lord. That was
Are they gonna be
disgusting,
doing-
dude.
Any more adjustments on this defense?
That was just wonderful to see. Oh my God, man.
Space is pulling out the hero Rolodex. They were playing Captain America first, then they were on the Mantis, and then they were on Jeff for OT, and now they're on Loki. What can't they do? If they perform on this, it's unquestionable that they are one of the standout players for this set.
Yeah, I want to see it. I really want to see them go crazy here. 3.5 minutes, though, is what
30
they
seconds
have
before you
to work
attack.
with here.
Get ready.
And the big question, are they going to be able to hold this? Can Militia do it? Can they hold Mojangles off? But if this game, if history tells us what's been happening over these last few rounds, Mojangles is going to be able to take it on their first attempt, because that's what both of these teams have done.
They've rolled through first point consistently. Maybe the Loki's the adjustment that they needed to stop this like snowballing force to the first point.
There's a god living in my head.
Well, let's find out. Ooh, the Ankh, unfortunately, not going where they want to.
That.
Yeah, no, it happens to. I've done it before. I can't say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It happens to the best of them.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's see now how they are going to hold this. They're trying to. They're giving up a little bit of space, which is understandable. That BRB, they're going to have to replace that, as you just saw. Storm not dying just yet. They're
all
trying
to come down to that first point, and oh my goodness!
Yeah, this is
Sue who almost died.
Yeah, no. Oh god, that was so close there. Punisher could be off the turret. Taking a little bit longer for them to get through this choke. This Loki putting in so much work though. Absolutely love this pick. This is going great. Snuggles actually able to find a pick. There we go. Now they're going to be walking with it.
They have to back up. Mojangles has to back. That was their only tank. They can't give ult charge for free.
Yeah, no, they can't do it just yet. What are they going to be doing now? They have to wait for this Magneto to float on back halfway to an ult for most of those players right now. We can see. Oh, okay. A little bit rough with the grappling hook there, but that's okay. Zip line.
Checkmate dies.
Yeah.
This might be it.
Yeah, checkmate.
Has a counter ultimate.
Are they going to be able to get it in is the question. Punisher will end up going down, but they need to refocus onto point. You need to throw it out if they're going to be able to. Health pack right there. They will be grabbing it at 2 seconds on the Ankh is what I know they're waiting for. And now here we go. I'm waiting for the Moon Haunts You. There it is. Who are we going to see die from it? Snuggles takes down aim assist Aaron. And there is the Invisible Woman ult as well coming out. Wonderful copy from the Loki. There's the ult from the Psylocke as well. It's going to be able to take out some clones. Does end up kills.
Before she gets her ultimate.
Right before she gets her ult. But here we go. Checkmate does have that Storm ult. Is it going to be able to kill anything? No. What are they looking for here? Very good lamp. Checkmate does go down. Are they going to be able to kill anything with this, though? Loki maybe looking for anything. Magneto in the air. Waiting for the dunk. What are we going to see? Does end up taking down Groot. Space Turtle as well as going down. Monstro comes out. The whale does find nothing, and they take the first point. 70 seconds left on the clock, Sorrel.
I didn't even realize they stood off the point. Oh my god, we have a match on our hands.
Only 60 seconds
This is
left.
crazy. This is so
Mojangles
crazy.
only has the singular Sue ultimate. It's only going to take like maybe 20 seconds for this Moon Knight to build up another ultimate, and then they'll have another combo. The Moon Knight ultimate is just as good as the Namor one, and it's just as deadly.
Oh, this Moon Knight, yeah, they're going to have it so soon. 80%, we just saw it at 60%. It's already at 80, 84, 85. Here we go. They're going to keep building it up. This Punisher just going to be walking forward. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to be walking it down, but it's just one good combo in a moment is going to be enough. One good combo is all they need, but Snuggles dies! No, that is so unfortunate. Up top, he was looking for anything. They might have to Groot ult early. David going down as well. Checkmate goes down. Oh, no.
I think that's first point.
No, they have to save these ults. I don't know about this.
I don't know about these.
They needed to save them. I think they all just had to get back together. Oh, Sean is able to get one. Green comes out with one as well. That's a few members of the defense going down. They just have to back up if they're able to get the combo. Moon Knight and Groot, come on. I want to see it. They can win with it.
One more fight in them.
One chance. One chance, Sorrel.
They have 3 ultimates.
No!
Mojangles has nothing.
Snuggles!
Snuggles!
No! No, man, come on. That is not the time you want to be going down at all. They need to get in there right now. They're going to have to stall for Snuggles. Loki able to copy to get that Sue ult. They don't touch. No!
Mojangles.
Oh,
Punching
so
way
unfortunate.
Slaying Eternity and Celestial console players. These plots are crazy.
That was
granted, some of them are
disgusting.
like GM and Celestial as well, but the majority of Mojangles is Plat. But my God, they don't play at that level.
Wow, holy lordy. Big MVP to nod Leo lifeless there on the tank. That Magneto man.
He may
Putting in
not be
so
on
much work.
Iron Man anymore, but he's still putting in the same amount of work.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. The triple support. I was talking down on it early on, but they pulled it off. It worked.
They did it. They did indeed pull it off.
I think
Wow.
it worked more when they switched over to that Punisher, because on Namor, they were getting stomped. But Punisher, Panda, showing up in spades. They went crazy there.
Wow. Yeah, no. Oh man, that just took so much out of me. What
That
a
was
game.
the closest match we've had so far. OT, final moment, push all the way to second point halfway. An insane amount of distance to need to be covered.
Wow. Just beautiful. Oh my god. I'm at a loss for words. What a wonderful, wonderful just map. Clintar, man. So many hype moments. It was so good, Surreal. So good.
Also, neither team was playing 2-2-2. Do you think that's what they're going to be doing moving forward? Are they going to adjust?
I'm honestly not too sure, but now you got me curious. I'm really excited to see what they're going to be doing for map number 2 once we get back to Spider Islands.
Absolutely. I wonder if Mojangles sticks with this triple support or if it gets banned.
I don't know.
We're going to see probably the most drastic change in bans and picks moving forward for Militia to try to claw their way back.
Yeah.
We have a David and Goliath situation in our hands, and David has the advantage.
You love to see it, honestly. Love stories just like that. It makes me so happy. But, you know, it's just, who knows what's going to happen for game number 2? Who knows? But to talk a little bit more about what happened in game number 1, who wants to send it over to our analyst there for a minute to talk? Aluk and Fanatical, guys. Catch us up on what's going on.
Yeah. So, first and foremost, man, all I got to say, excuse my language, I know we're not supposed to cuss, but at the same time, kind of is E-channel doing. What the fuck was that, bro? What the fuck was that?
Dude.
Seriously.
Dude.
Bro, what?
Dude.
What?
Again.
Dude,
One of
no,
those kinds of matches.
Bro, I was losing my shit, bro. Like, I'm back here. I'm giving Vic so much shit behind the doors, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, we just got bam, 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 bam. And dude, I'm just like, I couldn't believe it, man. The chemistry, the coordination, dude, it's just honestly insane. First and foremost, dude, Sean Rose for Mojangles leading the charge like a freaking G. Oh my god, dude, that guy is nuts. Him playing Psylocke and really just taking control of the point like that. I mean, oh my goodness. But you have to also give it up for freaking Leo.
Checkmate.
Dude, checkmate too. But dude, look at Leo. He won MVP of the game because of almost the
He
damage
did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, bro. Like, look
Jarvis
at all the
cooked
damage
that.
he had. Oh my. He actually inside reference there. If you guys there for the scrims and whatnot, Mr. Leo has been clutch factor, brother. Leo has been a clutch factor since he has joined and been a part of these Marvel Rivals scrims in this league by itself. And it has been something crazy. It's been something to say the least, man. I actually couldn't believe all this crap. Man, you got like you were saying as well, man. Checkmate, going out and above. Great storm plays, to be honest with you, man. I was watching and observing from above when he was ulting a lot of those times, and man, really nice place to ult. He did kind of leave himself exposed maybe 1 or 2 times, but you're playing a character like Storm, man. Your job is to go out and get picks, really set the tone, and really make sure that you're going out there doing your job and making sure that you can capitalize on mistakes whenever you can. So
100%.
even though he was putting himself out there, I mean, I really love the plays that he was doing. He was doing such a great job of really putting himself in a position to be successful, to be honest with you. Even though that they didn't win that first set of games, man, Militia came out with a fucking bang, by the way. I just want to put that out there. They really came out with a bang. I literally could not believe that. You know, man, what do you think? What's going on with you? What's your mind?
my heart is still racing to this moment because we opened the very first match. We're like, whoa, these guys are rolling.
Right,
Space was
literally.
literally making space on Captain America with his star-studded shield, literally just out there harassing. His Mojangles decided to go with a triple support comp, and since the patch, the mid-season patch, we thought that comp was going to die off and not be strong and effective. This is something that Sorali and I were talking about, and they just did not care. They stuck to it. Mojangles turned around and used it as an advantage. But you know what the tell was? It dawned on me. They banned Cloak and Dagger and Luna, and played into triple support.
That was
they
nuts.
took two of the strongest supports in the game out so they could play a strong triple support build that can not only heal the single tank of Magneto, but also fight against anybody gets close. If you were paying attention, Mojangles the whole time from game 2 onward were playing as a unit. They were playing like a beehive, literally staying close and then only sending out one person at a time to send out some stings to get a knock here and there. And it just paid dividends in the end, taking this really stacked team of militia, this console team, and saying, no, PC is a superior race here, my guys.
Dude, honestly, man, it was crazy to see that, to say the least, man. I honestly was pretty shocked because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Militia came out the door swinging, and as much as I love my Mojangles boys, not gonna lie to you, man, I was not expecting them to come back and win that game. Not only that, I wasn't expecting them to win, but I was not expecting them to win in OT, and for all the crap to go on like it did. To be honest with you, that was nuts, bro. That was nuts. I mean, they all played a great game. Truthfully, nobody should be thinking, "Oh man, I could have won this. I could have won." Dude, the fact that you guys came out here and did all this on game 1, y'all's first game in the league, bro, couldn't be more happy. To be honest with you, because of all the roster changes and all the different things, low key, I love Mojangles. Well, 1, I just love the name, and then 2, I love the color, and 3, I love all the people on that team. But man, I really cannot lie to you. I had them kind of lower in my list of rankings for this season. Not gonna lie, man. So the fact that they just came out there, laid it all out there, they let it hang. I've got a very big feeling that Mojangles throughout the rest of this season, they are a top contender. So is Malicious. Honestly, I could see them being like the 4 or 5 spot in both of them, like interchanging, like right and stacked in the middle, if not do even better, to be honest with you, man. But game 1 is done. Mojangles came out. They only need one more game to go ahead and win the set. Freaking Militia can come back out here and do a job, get the thing done, or you're gonna go home with the L, man. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen.
I mean, Militia is showing the chops that they can adapt. They in round 4 or 5, I don't even know anymore. But in that last round, they're like, okay, we're gonna face your triple support with triple duelist, and they really showed that they have a wide arsenal to put, other teams in a corner. Didn't work out on this final round for Clintar, but we got to go to Tokyo again and see how things pan out.
Absolutely, man. I think it's a perfect time to go ahead, bring it back to the casters, get all the players in the lobby, get ready for set 2 of the Resilient Rivals Leagues. Vix, Sorale, back to you.
Well,
My goodness.
yeah. Oh, man. I am looking forward to this so much. Militia has a lot to work for here in game number 2. Like the boys said, we are going back over to Tokyo 2099, Spider Islands. I'm excited to be back. Oh, God, at this rate, we might even see Hell's Heaven this week, huh? Or, well, today.
I'm honestly hoping we see Hell's Heaven at this point.
Yeah, me too. I really want to see Hell's Heaven.
What adaptations do you think they're going to do going forward? Not even thinking about composition, but just pick and ban. Because they brought it up. Mojangles banned out 2 of the key supports in the meta. Luna Snow's gone, Cloak and Dagger's gone. What's going to change?
Maybe a save on one of them. That's the only thing I can really guess, unless, God, it's going to be hard. And
My thing?
Yeah.
They need to ban Magneto. You can't give that to Leo.
Yeah, Leo, they saved it. I was gonna say it has to be a mag ban first. I will definitely say mag into what save? You know what I mean? I'm trying to think.
Oh, what? I don't think they need to save anything in particular. They can pick whatever they want there. I think they have to get rid of Rocket. Get rid of the team up option for Punisher and for Bucky.
Yeah,
that puts
I can
triple
agree.
support off the table. Because what else are you going to run with triple support? Maybe Adam? We don't know if Pablo plays Adam. Because a lot of my notes from Mojangles is ripped out. But triple support typically works as Rocket +2. Rocket gives you the damage amp that makes up for the lack of utility that you get otherwise. And that lets them push through like they currently are, because they only have Leo rocking that front line, the only Magneto, the only tank, and he is killing it. If they don't ban Magneto, it's going to get saved again, and it's not going to be pretty for them.
It's going to be very hard, I will say, because that was like one of the key things. We saw Leo get just MVP of that. It was an absolutely disgusting performance by him. I will say I want to see them. God, I'm trying to think, because like you said, if they ban Magneto, what in turn then?
He probably plays Strange then if he's solo tanking again.
I have like 20 different routes that can go inside of my head right now. Apologies if I'm like, it's taking a second to get out.
it just opens up a lot of possibilities that they could go on. We won't know until we see the draft.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. I really just want to get into this game as fast as possible. It's going to be a great map as well. Maybe we get to see Squirrel Girl again. We didn't get to see it on that map. I'm just throwing something out there. But, oh, God. It's going to be hard. But, guys, if you've been enjoying the stream and everything so far, though, and you're new here and you haven't followed already, we really appreciate it over here at Team Resilience. It's been some great games here tonight. The action, just the tension, the players, everything has been just wonderful about this so far. And we have, 2.5 months more of the RRL every single weekend, Surreal.
Hey, if every game is like today's games, I'm looking forward to the next 2 months.
100%. And we were even talking about earlier how it's going to run over into Season 2, which is going to be very exciting for that as well. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, not only will we get to see how the teams are able to adapt to the patch, but whether they break out anything interesting out.
Yeah, I'm really wondering what they will end up bringing out, but of course that's a conversation we have when we cross that bridge down the road. But I believe we should be getting into game here very, very shortly. Oh man, this draft is what I'm looking forward to more than anything, because these players have been playing fantastic already, but this is where that strategic prowess is going to come in so clutch.
This is going to be where I think the game has the potential to be decided.
Yeah.
If they don't ban Magneto, I think it kind of just goes back over to Mojangles. We are about to start the game. So any final words from you, Vix?
Not much I can think of. Hashtag ban Magneto. Get him out of here. That's about as far as I'm getting right now. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go, getting on into game number 2 of Mojangles versus Militia.
Tokyo 2099. Feels good to be back.
Oh yeah, here we go, man. God, it's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, if they take this, they're gonna be able to win the set, Mojangles. Oh man,
I'm rooting for them too, because they're the lower ranked people. They've had half their roster disappear. If they win, how do you think they're going to appear? Oh, yep, there's the mag ban.
Yep, already. He's getting on out of here. They don't want to see that, huh?
But if Mojangles wins this set with half of their team being brand new, how do you think they're going to look when they have time to find more cohesion?
Not sure. Oh, they're actually they really liked Sean on that Psylocke, which doesn't surprise me at all.
Did pop off. He had like 27 final hits or something like that. He did crazy.
Now this is interesting.
I like
Wolverine save. Yeah.
Both teams are playing singular tanks. Playing Wolverine here and being able to single that out can change entire team fights. Especially because Magneto's off the pool, and one of the common targets and soft counters for him is that Magneto. You can't kidnap somebody who gets bubbled.
Yeah, that's going to be the big
Sue.
thing. Oh,
the
Storm.
ban.
I like Sue
like
as
that.
well. I
like
really
both.
like Sue. Oh, but here we go. We're going to be getting in. Yeah. Okay.
Space putting. I don't know if I can say it's putting on the training weights because they're going back to not support, but we'll see.
Okay. All right. I like this. Let's see what we have over here from Militia. I'm really, I just want to see Space do more for the more on the Wolverine. Checkmate, of course, their Storm got banned, which they were on most of last game, if not all game, I believe. Now they're going to be playing the Rocket Bucky team up as well there on the defense. Oh yeah, we have a game on our hands with, Militia. I'm going to see how far they take it.
It ain't cheap.
Militia's running 1-3-2 again, but with Rocket, they only have one defensive ultimate. I don't know if this is going to be enough.
It's going to be
There's
hard.
so many high priority threats on Mojangles. You have Punisher Ultimate, Agamotto, the Psylocke dance. There's too much for you to defend with just one Luna Snow.
It's
I
going to
don't
be
know how
hard.
This is going to go.
Honestly, I will say
The battle starts in 5,
Luna
4,
ulting the Agamotto,
2,
in my experience, is kind of whatever, because the burst damage can be more than enough from Strange, depending on it. It can be the right parameters. There's 20,000 things that could happen there. But of course, the Punisher ult, very worth it. Psylocke as well, very worth it. The rest of them are just kind of whatever at that point. But here we go. Let's see. Oh, Wolverine not able to right-click in it. There he goes, all the way up. We see him in the sky. That is a great pick there onto Leo. Beautiful.
That's going to get them through this initial choke. This corner is such a good place to hold as a tank main.
Yeah.
And
Oh
getting
my
into
god.
these streets, oh no. They're going to be playing on the back foot, essentially with only one fight before this point is over.
And I was going to
That's
say,
even if they get a fight.
you see them taking. Oh my god, Sean and both Seans, Sean Rose and Sean Panda, both go down there. Aaron goes down. The entirety of the defense just fell there. That is just beautiful for Militia.
They just snowball all of point one. This is looking like game one all over again.
I was gonna say, what's with point one so far? It's
I
just
don't know.
yeah.
But
the
if history's
first
repeating itself, we're gonna see another Mojangles dub to clean the set out.
And now here we go. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to push this through. The clock is going to start ticking for Militia. What are they going to do
builds
here?
up his Buckies.
Oh, hold on. Wait, Space Turtle actually goes down. David actually gets 2 refrags on Mantis and Punisher, though. Massive. Holy Lord. Oh, there's the infinite ammo. Here we go. That strange shield means nothing to him. There we go. Armed and dangerous. They end up taking down Leo, but will get revived with the BRB. But again, a little bit too deep goes the Bucky. Checkmate goes down.
Wolverine Ultimate expended as well. It does kill Sean Rose, who switched over to Rude. You don't have our Psylocke anymore.
Interesting that they're actually going to be on the Groot now. That's going to leave Sean Panda as the single DPS. But it is Punisher, so I mean, it's going to be a decent amount of damage. Groot also, you cannot discount.
Leo went over the floor. That's where they're making up their DPS.
Yep, all right, that makes total sense. But now the defense already going to be losing 2 again. Are we going to have the Groot ult here, the re-Groot ult? There is the Luna Snow ultimate. They need to walk onto point with it. Here we go, Sean. Able to live for right now here. Possibly going to look for that Groot ult here soon. Wolverine trying to build up build again. Yep, there it is. There's 2. Oh my god, they're just able to get
They
it.
just lost the second point like that. This is just game one, so they're going to make another last-minute stand, right?
I mean, it's going to be hard, but they have to kill 5 minutes here against Militia. What do they do here, Surreal?
I think they need to switch up the team composition a little bit. Part of Bucky's strength is that all of these bullets pierce. They do not have a single shield. They do not have anything to defend themselves. He's able to get his ultimate faster than his support and pull people like that.
Oh!
No, it's a disaster.
Oh no! 5 big booms from Bucky. No!
He fumbles the ultimate at the very end, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. I think they just get this whole point off of that alone.
Yeah, oh no! The BRB. Bucky's right back up just like that. Oh my god,
never left.
Militia with 4 minutes on the clock.
Gotta get in there.
They need to get in there right now. Here we
You
go.
have
What
to
are we gonna
touch
see? Oh no, there it is. God of Thunder getting anything? No.
No.
And just falls over. And with
4-minute half.
Current score is 0.
What happened?
okay.
Time to
Mojangles.
switch things up, including which side.
We need to make some changes and quick.
Yeah, they're gonna have to change something up.
You'll need
They
a
they are
top-notch
definitely gonna have to
team to
change
win
something
this
up.
one.
That was rough.
They, Sean, I know he went group to help out the team because they were kind of getting shredded, but I think he needs to go back to DPS.
Oh, very rough. Very, very rough. But this is the time to switch everything up, like we said. Oh, here we go. A Venom for Leo, possibly?
2-2-2, they might be switching everything up. Aim assist Aaron going over to DPS.
Oh, yeah. Nope. We're going through a few different picks there. I was like, okay, Squirrel Girl, and then I saw Spider-Man and Blitto, and I was getting a little bit worried there for a second.
I was getting very concerned. I'll also, but if it was a Spider-Man, oh, hold up.
Wait, don't.
30 seconds before
Do
your
we have
attack.
aim assist
Get
Aaron
ready.
heading over from the Sue Storm onto the Spider-Man?
Yes, we do. And if this is played well with that Venom team up, he can blow up anybody.
This is crazy. I will say I have been enjoying the Spider-Man team up, the little rework that it got from being a 3-second CC to what is essentially an iframe, which, if you don't know, invincibility frame, which means he cannot take any amount of damage. This includes Penny Parker as well, but it is only for a single second, in which before it used to be 3 seconds of you can take damage, but I will push you back. And I like this a lot better, honestly.
Don't forget, it's also CC in you. You can
Exactly.
use it to counter Strange Ult or Root Ult if they have a bunch of different options.
Oh, hello. All the way up in the air, baby. Oh, the Wolverine 1v1, but I think this is Space Turtle winning this? Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Space
oh, wait.
Turtle wins this.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. Are we going to be able to get out? Sean and Green Knight both go down on the side of the attack. Oh, no. Oh, wait, Iron Man
Wait, what? Huh?
and Hulk? Wait, what did we miss?
So they switched off of Venom Spider-Man to go Hulk Iron Man? I do like this. I like this a lot. Despite the team up being nerfed, it's still a strong composition.
I was going to say, this is still very nice. It's able to counter a lot of these support ultimates as well. The Luna just dies. It's like, if you're able to aim it well enough, the Luna will just perish. Hulk going to be jumping on in now, trying to make space.
Ooh, that's the only part that gets me a little worried. You can't jump in as Hulk against Wolverine. He will just kidnap you and kill you.
Yeah, it's
But this
very
Iron
rough.
Man beam, oh my god, it's doing so much.
Yeah, I like this, honestly, right now. The Hulk able to do a lot as well. Trying to build back up into the Hulk, unfortunately. It's going to take him a second. Heart being pushed a lot. Oh, no. Checkmate.
Oh, no.
There's 4. Again,
There's 4. Where's
5
5?
big booms. Oh, you love to see it. Well, that's the attacking side. Going to have to chill there for a second. And Wolverine, I don't think, is going to be getting out of this.
On the bright side, it was a singular ultimate. They didn't expend anything for it. They're still losing in the ult economy, but it's not the worst thing. They still have another
here we go.
3 fights. Oh, portaling in.
Whirling in. We're going to be going high ground here. Oh, Wolverine just, I am surprised we didn't start wailing on that Wolverine, honestly. That dude just, oh my goodness
Pablo pops
gracious.
doing the ult way too early. I don't know about this one.
This is going to be rough for them. Aaron able to get a kill on that, but oh, Venomu,
Oh, massive.
Agamotto. Is it going to be enough, though? Hope goes down. There's only 2 members here left, and I think Militia is going to be able to hold this. I think.
I think they do, just barely.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How did they recover from that? Also,
Yeah.
where did Panda use his ultimate?
Panda
Where did the
used
line
it.
go?
I'm trying to remember, actually. Oh my goodness, because I believe I saw it. I think I did. but I have to remember. Now I'm not remembering. So let's focus on this. Now, we have the Strange going to be walking up. Yeah, which is nice. I like this to try and keep them up. They're going to try and walk on in. Kills the Wolverine. Very nice. Focusing the correct targets with each other. Whatever your Strange is looking at, your Iron Man is also looking at. Namor forced to bubble up into the sky. Iron Man. Oh, that was a beautiful ultimate.
The PRB station brought back Space Heroes, so they have to kill this Wolverine a second time.
And there he goes. Well, your wish... oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. That was... Oh, whoa! Almost off the map there. But it looks like... Is Militia just going to be able to full hold this? Do we have a game 3?
I think we have a game 3 on our hands. There is not enough time to get another hold. This is a statement. From that first nail-biter of a game to a dominant game 2.
That's what you love to see, though.
Convergence is just their weak map, but domination is an entirely different ballgame.
Oh, yeah. Envoy is going to be doing great.
They managed to touch Roti.
Okay, here we go. We're going to be getting onto it. Green Knight, unfortunately, will fall. That means it's going to be a 5v6. Passive is popped for Sean's Wolverine. Will go down. The ultimate from Space Turtle going to be coming on out. The clock is ticking. Agamotto comes out. Is it going to be enough? There's that Luna Snow ult as well to try and stall as much as possible. But the health from Venomoose here on the Groot, it might just be too much. They're trying left and right. We are Groot about to come out. And with just a sliver of time left, Militia takes it. We're going to Hell's Heaven for a game number 3.
Goodness gracious. That Magneto ban, it did so much for them. And the Wolverine pick, which Militia banned in game 1, became such a key player. I know Bucky is on the screen right now. I know he's our MVP. But the amount of picks that Space was able to get is insane.
Oh, plus with the rocket, the jumping boots? What else can you say?
They didn't get punished for only having one defensive ultimate, and I'm a little shocked, honestly.
Man, wow. Just claps all around. Beautiful comeback from Militia. Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be Hell's Heaven. Our first time seeing it tonight, and hopefully not our last one for the weekend. But oh my goodness, I need to take another sip of water. Oh my God, I am getting too hyped.
You're all good. You're all good. Now, we already know what's going to be the adaptations for next game. That Magneto staying banned.
Wolverine gone.
A little bit lost, not playing the Magneto. I can't even say he looked lost. He just didn't look as dominant. Let's be real. He still had a great performance. He just wasn't at that star potential he had the previous round, which is fair. We can't always have the best performances. This Wolverine, it's gotta go.
Yeah, no, it really does. For both sides, it looked like everybody was just struggling to deal with it, especially if you don't have that Magneto to bubble whoever gets picked. It is just so tough to try and protect them. Your healers might have to get out of position trying to heal them, which leads you down a whole nother avenue of problems. It can go 1,000 different ways, but yeah, very, very tough. And again, the pick ban phase really impacted everything so much.
Yeah, this is what makes the difference between...
Oh,
hold on. We're getting word from production.
Apologies.
Oh, no. Do you want to be the bearer of bad news, or should I?
Well, Fanatical wants to come on in, so or do you just want to send it? I mean, you just
pull
him up, Duff. Hey,
ladies and gentlemen,
bring it over.
Ladies
sit
and
down,
gentlemen.
children. We gotta talk.
We bring it in, my children. Bring it in.
Hi,
ladies and gentlemen. We have some news to debut to you all really, really quickly. After that very, very entertaining set of games that we just went on there, we actually have some unfortunate news. Mojangles has to forfeit due to an underlying, or not underlying, but due to another complication with your schedule. And so the winner by default for the second round of games is Militia. Wow. I actually cannot believe this. That actually blows my mind. Wow. I was expecting such a great... I was so ready for game 3 that I was on the edge of my seat. I just feel like I got edged so hard. And now I can't do anything about it, man. This is the worst thing ever. I mean, but at the same time,
Yeah.
we got to watch some great games. Truthfully, what did you think about it, Look? I mean, how do you feel, bud?
So yeah, it really does hurt to see a team have to FF here just at the end as we're closing out the night. But you know, life sometimes happens, and you got to do what you can to take care of yourself, which I know is a core belief here at Team Resilience. So we're definitely going to allow them the chance to take care of their personal needs. But you know, that being said, you know, I really thought Mojangles and Militia going into a game 3, we're going to be able to go back and forth to the bitter end, just like on Clinthar heading into Hell's Heaven. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see that.
Yeah,
because Militia made a statement on Tokyo 2099.
You know what's even crazier? I mean, think about it like this. I mean, granted, if they would have 2-0'd and then would have left off for the night and then dealt the appointment, I honestly felt that like would have been a little bit more gangster in my opinion. But you can't just come back and OT with the 6-5 and then lose that and then gotta go take care of your car. You know what I mean? Like, it's obviously where I'm not actually getting on somebody or anything like that. But me personally, man, I really want to see a game 3. Come on, man, you're crutching the audience right now, man. I really wanted to see that. I really, really, really wanted to see that, man. It's unfortunate, but what a time, man. I just honestly, probably the most. Great first day of RRL though. First game of the first games of the set. I mean, good lord, man. It's probably the most entertaining games we've had all day. I was wishing we could actually see some more, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to go ahead and send it off for the night. But Look, I know you want to go ahead and say some things real quick.
Oh god, we still have a game to talk about though.
Absolutely.
We got games tomorrow. We just had some banger games tonight. We're gonna be sending you home, but still want to feature the players who have played their heart out tonight.
Oh yeah,
well, Tokyo 99 was a very fast game, but there's still things to talk about. And we're the analysts tonight, so we got to break it down for our loyal fans who came up here for the night 1 of the Resilient Rivals League.
So absolutely.
That being said, that Wolverine.
Yeah, no, that first Wolverine, like the 1v1 at the very beginning of it, I was laughing. But no, that was crazy. I mean, the Wolverine, it just reminds me of all the terrible things I've seen in life. That's just not what I want to wake up to in the morning, you know what I mean? Just Wolverine just gave me nightmares, you know what I mean? That was just awful. But at the same time, it was so bad, it was good. You know what I mean?
Oh god,
so scary, it was good. You know, that's the ultimate kind of like takeaway from all of this, you know what I mean? So it was still really, really sick. Wolverine was,
you know, unless somebody comes up tomorrow night in our next set, I think Space is really going to be standing out in the RRL as one of the best dive players. You know, he was playing Captain America and he was a menace on that. He switched to Wolverine in this game and highlighted the ceiling that is possible with Wolverine right out the gate, taking Leo Lifeless for a ride and saying, look, this is why we banned Wolverine, because you didn't want to do this to us, but you didn't ban him, so let's play him.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Truthfully, man, I'm still just having a little bit of PTSD from that Wolverine. It's kind of the gameplay that I saw, man. He's just definitely giving Black Air Force Energy 1 type energy, you know what I mean? Like just absolute dog, you know what I mean? Just go out there and just push the shit out of you. And this shit just makes me scared. Honestly makes me kind of frightened.
Hold it in. It's okay.
Okay. I'm trying to hold it in. I'm trying to get it out. Oh, but like, gracious, man.
You know, you saw that initial response. I'm sure Leo was scared out of his mind when that happened, because he was being stalky, and stealthy and creepy at the start, and then boom, Wolverine. Hello, how's your day going? It's ruined now. And Mojangles really tried to match it and try to find a way through it, but you know, they couldn't find the right counter. The Iron Man was a great pick in round 2, but like they weren't able to really capitalize on that. on that that height distance, because Wolverine just kept going to town on everybody else. He's like, Iron Man, yeah, sure, whatever. I got 5 other victims.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it was still nuts, honestly, man. But yeah, dude, I honestly, I'm sad. Look, sad. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
We got 2 more games tomorrow. We got 2 more sets of
absolutely.
games tomorrow. But God, I
What
mean,
time?
if 7:00 EST. Okay, we're gonna be coming out. It is gonna be, hey, real quick, actually, chat for all the people in the RRL, for all the people in the Discord. Little question for you: who is playing tomorrow? Who are the first set of games? Who's playing tomorrow? I'm sure you guys don't know, but it's fine. Try to. Oh, nice, Duffy. Very, very, very. Attaboy. All right, we got KC.
The director is definitely a funny guy. I wish you could hear him.
What are you doing?
But it's gonna be KC Crushers.
No. It's KC A-Res. Excuse me. A-Res.
Sorry, right.
A-Res versus the Moonlights, and then we got the Pillar Man.
Stop it.
Oh my God, we got KC A-Res, and then we got Moonlights, and then Pillar Man at 8:30 against the Strikers. But oh my good God.
All right. Let's give it back to the Sorali and Vix, because I'm dying. They're killing
let's
me.
move this shit, man.
Yeah,
Let's
get
go.
good night, chat. We love you. Thank you so much for coming up. Don't forget TR.
Oh yeah,
Shop,
speaking of which,
teamres.org.
really quickly, before we go ahead and send it off there, thank you so much from me to you, owner of Team Resilience, as well as Dude Duffy. But I do just want to go ahead and say thank you so much for everybody coming out today. Really greatly appreciate all of your time, your effort, and your perseverance through all of this with us, and also your patience as well. So thank you for that. If you want to go ahead and drop a follow, we greatly appreciate it, as it helps grow the entire channel. And then at the same time, if you want to go use !code shop, or not code shop, !shop, you can go ahead and check out all the new best gear in the Team shop. So thank you all so much. We're going to send this back over to Vix and Sorali. So good night, everyone.
Well, welcome back, everybody, from real back of the classroom energy from our analyst desk over there. Drawing on the desks, if I really had to describe it. But thank you, gentlemen, over there, for a lovely analysis of our last 2 games. Very unfortunate about our 3rd game, as we said previously, but, life happens, and that is completely okay. It's unfortunate, but I know these teams will face off against in the future. They're going to face off, and we're going to look forward to it so much. That game, somebody go to the schedule. Go figure it out. When do they play again? Because it's probably
right now.
It probably like not that one. Put it down. Put it down. No, put that back down there.
Forget
put that back down there.
We don't have that ready at the moment. You can't look at the schedule, but you know where the schedule is? It's in the Discord.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
join. Go look at the schedule. Look at the
Exclamation
future
point.
games.
Discord.
Get hyped.
Yeah, come on, get in here. Yeah. Discord.gg/Team Resilience. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but I'm just gonna say it again for like dual effect anyways. It's completely okay, but yeah, still a lovely first day of the RRL. Thank you genuinely, everybody, from the bottom of not just my heart, but everybody here on Team Resilience. It was a wonderful day. But yeah, I think Sorrel, any final words from you?
Today we saw really close games, and the main thing I want to pull out from this is, doesn't matter if you're a console player with really high ranks or a bunch of ragtag low rank players who had to get together last minute because of unforeseen issues. Be resilient, fight back, and you're going to give us a hell of a good game like they did today.
Exactly. And well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess with that, we're going to be ending it off here for the day. Thank you all once again for coming out. We will catch you tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST for the 2nd day of RRL Week 1. Good night, everybody.
Hi guys, my name is Lovelier and I'm a content creator for Team Resilience. The best way to show off my resilience is with my favorite product, the Dear Person Behind Me hoodie. I love this hoodie so much, from the way that it fits to the color. My favorite thing about this hoodie is the message on the back. You never know what somebody is going through, and you never know who's going to read it. So it means a lot to me that I could just spread a little bit of positivity just by wearing a hoodie. I wear this hoodie so much that it's not even white anymore. If you want to match me and get the same hoodie, you can use my code LOVELIER at checkout. And don't forget, orders over $100 US is free on shipping.